Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry I have not streamed in a couple of days. I was in New York, which we'll talk about. I have a life update, a massive life update, because I went to see the Stardew Valley concert. So we'll talk about it. I'm gonna get my game open first though. Also, if you hear any noises, my brother is actively cleaning the window in the room right there. So if you're like, what's that? That's Brett. He won't say hi to you. But he is here, so. Anyway, hi everyone. Sorry again that I wasn't live over the weekend. I should pull up some pictures actually so I can show you what I did. Although I posted it on Instagram, but that's easier. Hold on, let me go to my Instagram. So over the weekend, I didn't tell you guys this in advance. I guess I had talked about it before, but as it got closer, I was like, shh, don't talk about it on stream. Because I went to the Stardew Valley concert, while I was gone, and I didn't want to tell you, like, I'm gonna be at the Stardew Valley concert on Thursday, because that seems like an unsafe decision to be, like, actively be saying, like, oh, I'm gonna be here at this time, you know? So I didn't talk about it in advance, but I did have a reason for going to New York. I kept being like, oh, I'm just going to my friend's house. I was. But I also went to the Stardew Valley concert. That was like the first reason, I guess, is that Hope got tickets for the concert. And get this, it's like an orchestra performance of the Stardew Valley soundtrack. Okay, they play. It started out with them playing like spring, and they went through the seasons. It's called Festival of Seasons, you know. So they're kind of going through the seasons. After they play spring, the guy, he's like, hey, listen, we have a surprise for you. We're like, huh? Oh, bye, Brett. But make sure you wash your hands. Yep. It's because he was using bleach to clean my window. Anyway, they're like, we have a surprise for you. That's Concerned Ape. The guy who made Stardew, the whole thing by himself. He came out. They were like, don't be telling other people at their concerts because he's only doing a few surprises. But he came to ours, and he said it was his first time coming to New York, and he was there. He was there at the concert. He came out and he spoke for a second. Anyway, it was really cool. So that was like a fun surprise. He talked in the beginning and then again at the end, just brief, like, hey, thanks everybody. It was like he came so he could see it, you know? Because he like wrote all this music. I just think that was so cool. So that kind of made my day. Person behind us in the in the show, they went, he's literally just a guy, which made me laugh. And then also, he was sitting, we were like up in the mezzanine. And he was sitting in like they had kind of like private boxes, I guess, in the front of the mezzanine, and he was in one of them. We were like behind it, obviously. And at one point during the show, one of the people behind us got up and went to go try and talk to him during the concert. Like, we're at literally at an orchestra. And they went up and tried to, I don't know what they said to him because it was far away, but they got up, ran over, and like tried to speak to him and then came back. Why would you do that? You can't do that. We're in a live performance. You can't just get up in the middle and go speak to somebody. Like, and leave him alone, right? But like, yeah, they went in, not after, no, during the concert. They were still playing music. That's so weird and disrespectful. Like, I don't know, it was really strange. I can't imagine doing that at like any theater performance, let alone like an orchestra. And like, just leave, he's just a guy, let him be. Anyway, I've assumed that probably happens to him if he's been to other ones, but it was only the one person I saw that did that. But yeah, how awkward. I wonder what he did and said. I don't know. It's just not, I wonder what they tried to say. I don't know. The Concerned Ape is the guy who made Stardew Valley. He made the entire game by himself. Like he composed all the music, like, so he's the composer of this, I guess, but he made the entire game by himself. So he's very cool. Like, if you're a fan of Stardew Valley, you're probably a big fan of his, but, anyway, it was cool that we got to see it. Also, when I was in New York, I went to the Transit Museum, which I've been wanting to do for so long. So me and Hope and Dan went to the Transit Museum. Best museum ever. What else did we do? This is me in the airport. Also, horrible news for the Sims community. Plasma was eliminated on Drag Race. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. I know. I was truly heartbroken, devastated by this. I'm so sorry to have to break the news to you if you didn't watch, but we watched it live with Hope and we were distraught. She's a friend of the stream. Anyway, devastated. I haven't a clue what that means. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Plasma is a person who's on Drag Race this season, and somebody in chat knows Plasma in real life. I don't even know who it was in chat. I don't remember their name, but they were like, I know Plasma, and we were like, oh my god, Plasma's a friend of the stream. I also like genuinely like Plasma. Like, she was my favorite. Anyway, she's gone now. So that's sad. When you get later on into the season of Drag Race or any competition show, it's always very sad because you get I get quite attached to everyone, and I thought she was gonna go far. I bet I could have guessed she'd be top 5. But anyway, so that's my life update for the weekend. Oh, also, I don't have it because it's in my bag. Right before I took this photo, somebody stopped me. She said, oh my god, lilsimsie. And I was like, hello? And then she had her dog. She said, can I get a picture with you? And I was like, yeah. She held the dog up. The dog's in the picture. First time ever had that happen to me. I met a dog for this. But she also had like Pokemon cards that were like her Christmas cards. And it was like a picture of the dog. And it was so cute. The dog's name was Milo. Gave me one of the cards. Again, it's in my purse still, so it's downstairs. But I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. So I thought you would like that. That's my little update. Of course I remember the dog's name. The dog was so cute. I've met 2 people's pets that have recognized me on the street. This dog, Milo. And once at the Orlando Farmers Market, like downtown by Lake Eola, a lizard. They had their bearded dragon at the farmers market. Best day of my life. Anyway, so there's my weekend. So I'm really sorry I didn't stream over the weekend, but I was in New York for the weekend, so that was kind of fun. You like the pink jacket? Thanks. I've had that one for a few years. I don't get to wear it very often, you know, given the fact that I live in Florida. So I'm not really a puffer jacket kind of gal most of the time, you know? But anyway, the goal today is that I thought we could try and do a sort of special build with the new Crystal Creations pack. Oh, the other thing, sorry, one more thing about our trip to New York. We didn't do a lot of like touristy stuff too much, obviously, because we were there to like visit friends, and we did a couple touristy things. But what the biggest, most fun thing, aside from the Trans Museum and the Stardy concert, was that we went on like a tour of bookstores in New York, and you guys, I was thriving. This is the fun part of going to a place with like a local, because Hope lives in New York City and has for a long time. So she knows all the things. We went to like 4 different really nice vegan restaurants. We went to all these different bookstores. Like I was having a blast. It's so fun because it's kind of overwhelming to go to a place like New York City, you know? Because like getting around, it's easy enough if you like learn, but it's a lot. But going there with like people who live there, because they know the things. It's so cool. Anyway. And then Hope gets to go to all her favorite places. Anyway, it was a good time. So that's my update. Now, back to The Sims for a second. So the plan today is that I want to build something magical-ish with the crystal pack. I didn't buy any books. No, I did buy a tote bag from the Strand. I made a long list of books that I wanted to buy, but I was kind of stressed at the thought of buying a bunch of books and bringing them home. And also, I shouldn't buy more books right now, you know? But we made a long list. We made a list. But I didn't actually buy anything. Hope gave me she had an extra copy of Priory of the Orange Tree, which is like this wide. I'm dead serious. It's also downstairs, so I can't show you, but I didn't need to buy another book aside from that. The book's like so big. We had to fit that already. So, okay. Sims for a second. So, I I know I want it to be kind of spellcastery. You left all the good stuff downstairs. I know. Well, we bought this. I don't know what brand this is. Maybe Hope does. It was like a mystery box of little cats in costumes. And I put it on top of my computer monitor. We got little blind boxes of these. So I have that up here. So. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera with it. I didn't mean to. It's like I punched you in the face with my little cat. No clue what brands it is. Hope's is a crying red panda. Yeah. There you go. Let's fill it over here. We'll see. Try to make a magical castle. Oh, like combining crystal creations in the castle pack. Magic castle? Do you think so, chat? Oh, yeah. Okay. Changing stream title. Building a magical castle. Okay, so Realm of Magic, crystal creations, and the castle kit, mostly. But we'll, you know, maybe mix in some other things. But we'll focus on those probably. I guess we could build it here. Goodbye. Thank God we can bulldoze this thing. Jeez. Magical fairy castle. Oh God, if only we had that, huh? If only, if only. All right, how's the lighting? That's all right in the morning. We can do that. This is not gonna be a one stream build. Oh God. Well, what if we could try and make it small on purpose? Wait. Small magical fairy castle. We have to think logically about this because this weekend I'm trying to build the new house for my legacy challenge. So that takes precedence because I have to post that on YouTube. But we can build something 30 by 20 is good. Small but with a moat. Okay. I get the vibes. Let's see if we can find a little picture of something. I googled magical castle. You'll never guess what comes up. So, whoops, that's not my intention. That's not what I'm trying to build. That is not what we set out to do in the slightest. I'm looking, you know what? Oh, I think this is AI generated, but something like this, you know, like tall and skinny, towery, that kind of vibe is what I'm envisioning. You know? Isn't that your house? Oh yeah, I live here. I'm actually in this room right now. True story. Yep. 100% can confirm that is a fact. But anyway, we'll figure something out. We'll do something kind of castle-y. I like how this one has a little bit of like the, I don't know, it's kind of got like some Tudor aspects to it. I'm not going to build this by any means, but something. And real quick, thank you all so much for the subs and stuff. I really greatly appreciate it. I've been talking for 15 minutes. I forgot to thank anybody, so I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. Annika with the 5 gifted subs. Everybody with all the resubs and the bits, thank you so much. I'm scrolling through and I don't know if I can catch that back up, but thank you so much. Kind of like Rapunzel Tower. Oh, let me see Rapunzel Tower. Let's see if we can get a picture of like, obviously not exactly like Rapunzel Tower, but something. I like the idea of a tower because this has magic energy, you know? Imagine if we had this and we put like the cauldron up there, you know? But I'm not gonna try and build like an actual tower. It's too difficult when you try and make a tower because like the Sims, she doesn't really work well with that. No round walls. We can maybe have like a little bit, but just a little bit of round walls, okay? Just ever so slightly. Okay, let me pull up another OBS too in case you want to record this. And then we'll start. Bestie, you always regret it. Yeah, as soon as you put anything round, I always start complaining so much. It's a danger. Oh no, did they change the Prime interface to resub? Really? Yikes. They've been doing a lot of changes with the Prime subs. They're trying to make them worth less money too. Thanks a lot, Twitch. But thank you all for the resubs again. Thank you so much. You got the same ad 2 times in a row? Oh boy. Well, that's not very effective, is it? Okay. Well, let's just begin. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I think the tall wall height probably actually is the way for this today, you know? I feel like that's probably a necessity. You always get repetitive ads. Oh, really? I gotta be honest, I pay for Twitch Turbo. It's a little bit embarrassing to admit this to you all, but I do pay for Twitch Turbo. That's where you don't get ads on Twitch. I do pay for Twitch Turbo. So I don't get ads. Tall wall height? I know, it's dangerous, isn't it? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. You got 6 ads in Glue on stream the other day. Yeah, it happens, especially when streamers have to run ads, like, you know, runs ads every like 30 minutes or whatever, probably. And when that happens, they probably run ads for like a minute straight. So it makes a long list of ads. I know, Brew, you like tricked me into making another castle. I like it though. This is the vibes. This is good. It'll be good. Oh my god. Are we gonna make it that big? I think so. Jeez. This is the problem with tall wall height. Like, that's legitimately horrifying. Ooh, with the white accents, because we're going like fairy castle energy. Okay. The new bookshelves. Yes, imagine when we use the bookshelf with the ladder in a castle. It's gonna be so good. I'm really excited about it. Okay, this will be really fun. Something like, yikes, I don't know about that. I feel like we need some more space. Like, this needs to be centered more. The problem with making a small castle is that, like, it doesn't really feel all that small, you know? Oh, geez. If I put those like that, do you think it's okay? Like with it in the corner? Oh, I think that's fine in the corner, right? I feel like it'll be fine. It's not too wide. It's like the exact right size, I feel like. Okay. This is a trust the process build, so just bear with me. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we've been talking about doing a castle for Vlad. We haven't done Vladdy's castle yet. We'll have to work on that too, because we have been saying like, oh, we'll do a castle for, oh geez, we'll do a castle for Vlad, and then we haven't done it yet, but at some point. Winnie and Megan, thank you for the subs. Brindley, Cordy. I'm so sorry. I am not caught up. I'm so sorry. Every build on The Sims is a trust the process. You know what? You're so right about that too, because it really is. Anytime you make a build in this game, you really have to just commit to it and trust the process as we're doing it and hope for the best, because it's chaotic at best. You know? I kind of like the idea of a big door with the castle, even if the castle is quite small. I don't know. Oh, hey! Rosanna, thanks for the raid. We're building, we're trying to combine the castle pack with Realm of Magic with the new crystal kit. It's like magic, castle, crystals, we're pretending we have fairies, something like that. We're just starting, so we haven't really gotten that far. That's where we're at right now. As you can see, we've not done much. And it is gonna be a quite small castle, I feel like, but hopefully it'll be kind of cool. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in again. It's good to see you. I hope you had a fun one. Okay, so maybe I steal this again. What happened to the tower? What do you mean? We have a tower right here. What I was picturing, and I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, so just bear with me, okay? My initial thought was like, what if we managed to put, when are you gonna get engaged, Kayla? Oh, friend, I've been married for about 2 years. So that's terrible, not like that. Hopefully that answers your question though, I don't know. If you want to see pictures, my Instagram has, you can see the ring and stuff on there if that excites you. I know some people like to see that, so. If you want to see it, there you go. All right, I think not everybody knows that because not everybody like, you know, has seen my YouTube videos about the visa process and stuff, so it's a valid question. Oh, that's not really what I thought it was gonna be like. I was trying to like channel Rapunzel. And that's not really the energy that I thought I was gonna be bringing to it, so never mind. That was horrendous in like a bad way, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking just then. I'm thinking that with this, I kind of want to like extend it out just a smidge. We can make it like kind of wider. I don't know, because that might help with our shapes somehow. If I added a balcony to the top one. Oh, I probably should get something of the sort up here. I'm thinking, I don't know. Can you do a cottage castle next? Yeah, maybe. We have to think about it. We gotta focus on the situation at hand, I guess, first. Oh, that's not really screaming castle. If we have to bulldoze it, then we have to bulldoze it. It's okay. It happens. I think it's becoming a little bit bigger than I had initially thought it would be. I'm probably gonna come back to the back, so I'll think about that again in a second too. Where did I get the idea for a castle? Oh, we were just wanted to build the crystal pack, and then chat was like, specifically Bruin, one of my mods, was like, do a castle! And then I was like, oh, do a castle! And now here we are. Doing a castle, you know? That's very tall. Maybe not that tall. Maybe that's a bit too much. I think that it's too tall. Maybe if it had another tower. Like maybe if there was, hold on. What if there was like an additional tower that was shorter? Or like maybe the tower becomes 2 tiles high or too high. That's not like the skinny tall thing that I was initially picturing. I think that's better because it helps to like balance it and even it out, which is good. And maybe once it has windows, it'll feel a little bit better too. Smaller fence on the top. Oh, we're gonna try and use the castle pack stuff, and there's not really a lot of options that are like smaller for the top like that. It's gonna end up being kind of big and dramatic. Yeah, let's put that's a good idea. Let's put the castle wallpaper in just so we can see the vibes. So initially I was like, oh, maybe we could use the pretty one that has the like greenery in it. But if we're gonna do the yellow, or sorry, the white windows, we probably can't do that because it won't really match. So we could use the regular stuff and then add our own moss and like pretty things to the exterior. Because the white is kind of pretty. We'll get like the 3D. Let's go into debug. Once we add some of those in, it'll start making more sense too. I think it looks a little too clean for the vibe. I think the vibe kind of is clean. Yeah, I wish there was a white mossy swatch too. It's hard because I would like it if they made a mossy version of every single one of the roof textures. Or the wall textures, sorry. Like we have all these different colors. If they made moss of all of them, it'd be good. It sucks that there's only one that's mossy. But it's a new castle, okay? It's very well kept. The vines are intentional. It's overgrown in a we planted this kind of way and not overgrown in a it's literally overgrown kind of way. Does that make sense? That's the vibe. Like this is kind of giving we planted that there. At least maybe a little bit. I don't know. Where's the tall? I swear we have more vines than this. I want, oh, this one. Uh-oh, that's gonna be clipping inside. That's bad news. Maybe I'll have a wall there. I don't know. Maybe we can cover it. Cottage living has a lot of stuff like this too, which is fantastic. We love that. However, I like these ones because they go around the corners. And the corners are like exactly what I'm trying to fill in and cover up. It'll be kind of like that, sort of. Let's see if we can raise this up more too. What's the hashtag for 100 baby donor Sims? I look at the hashtag look lilsimsie when I'm going to try and download Sims. So hashtag look lilsimsie is where you should try and upload them if you're going to make some Sims for the baby challenge. We're going to do that tomorrow. Oh, because in case you didn't see the stream schedule, tomorrow I'm only going to be live in the morning. I know it's very annoying because I just got back from being away and then I'm going to ditch you again tomorrow in the regular stream time. But we have Olivia Rodrigo tickets tomorrow. So I won't be able to stream in the evening. So I won't be here. But we'll stream in the morning. We're going to play 100 baby. 100 baby. Can't speak in the morning tomorrow. That is the plan. So go all the way around there. And you go all the way around there. And you scoot back a little bit. Okay. Very cool. Oh, I think I just opened that by accident. Sorry. All right. So it'll be live. I'll be live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I stream normally at that time on Wednesdays. That's like my standard stream time on Wednesdays, but I'll be there at that time tomorrow too. It's kind of the vibes. Okay, so on the roof, I wonder if we could do something like this, like kind of a fun color, a little bit different. I don't know. Might be worth trying. Perhaps. Dragon Seafoam, Agata, thank you for the subs. Blue roof, oh, I mean, that's very, lilsimsie energy. It would look good like that. Let's try this one though and just see. Yeah, we were able to get tickets. This is the thing. We didn't get tickets straight away. We got waitlisted. And then a couple weeks ago, Dan got an email from Ticketmaster that was like, hey, we've opened up some more tickets, like some obstructed view extra tickets. And he got an email invited to buy some. So we bought them at like regular price, but only like, I guess it was probably like over a month ago. But yeah, we got lucky because they sent us an email offering us tickets because we weren't able to get them when the tickets first came out. And we paid regular price for them as well, not like scalper tickets. So that was a win. Okay, Discover University again. Purple and blue interior. Yeah, I think that purple is absolutely the vibes for this. I think we're going to want to have a lot of purple in there. I think that's going to fit really well. Where am I looking? I'm trying to find the one that's tall and flat. Okay, like this. That's what we want. I think I'm gonna try and mix and match in this also some of the, because you know how from Get Together, there's like a bunch of little floral things. I'm gonna try and grab some of those too. I put that too high up. Oh God. Scoot that. Sorry, you guys, the vines are gonna be like quite the process to put in. What about the moat? I don't know if we're gonna have a moat on this one because the lot is kind of small, but I think that's okay. I think that we can manage. We can be brave. Oops. It's an imaginary moat. There you go. That's probably up a little bit too high. Lighting's being weird. A maze would be lovely. Yeah, some people were saying that. I'm worried about overdoing it with mazes. I kind of want it to be a little bit more like whimsical, I guess. That's probably a good way of describing the vibe. There's probably not room for like a successful maze, but we could definitely try and achieve like whimsical cottagey garden stuff. And so that's, I think, what I'm gonna try and go for. But we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, like the romantic garden statues. See, that's the spirit. What do you think about that going? I guess I should probably try and put this all the way up like that. Those windows are gonna look weird from the inside, but I think that's okay. Something like that, perhaps? I don't know. Of course, Jen. We do it every May. We have for the last few years, so this year will be no different. Thank you for the bits. Squinkle and Tiffy and Pug and Kay and Jen and everybody. Thank you for the subs and stuff. Okay. Are those rounded towers? They're not quite rounded so much as they are, they're like octagonal. But yeah, pretty much. The problem with these is that we can't really put the same, I always have a hard time with the like plants that I'm trying to put up the walls. Yeah, we definitely should get a wishing well. If we're gonna use a lot of romantic garden, then we should definitely get a wishing well. I think that'll be really good. I saw Christine just ask if I forget if I said it out loud because I got distracted, but I saw Christine ask if I had seen Shella's wishing well boyfriend, and the answer is no. I have not seen Shella's wishing well boyfriend, and frankly, I don't know what that means. So you tell me. The wishing well is so fun. The fact that you can have like, it can give you like an actual literal boyfriend from that is hilarious to me. If you have not played with it, the wishing well for romantic garden stuff will be really fun for you. I mean that. You will like genuinely really enjoy it, I think, if you have the pack. You can get like, you can have kids from it. You can like wish for love, and it might end up giving you like, you might get unlucky and get given like an enemy that you have a romance bar with, but you hate them. Like you can, it's so fun. It's so fun. Okay, I think that the vines, that's helping. It's like the touch that it needs, right? Are we getting somewhere? You didn't realize it was functional? Oh yeah, you can like actually wish for stuff with it. It's so cool. So if you have the pack and you haven't used it, make sure you give it a shot. You wished for a promotion and you got fired. Yeah, see, stuff like that happens to you. You wish for money and it'll like maybe take like 5,000 simoleons from your sim. So it might end badly for you, but it also might not. There's only a chance that it'll end badly. It doesn't have to end badly. Hope that helps. You need to like please the wishing well first. Do you think that balcony part looks good or bad? I can't tell. How are the chances with the wishing well? I don't think it's 50-50. No, you have to like give it an offering. You can like give it money basically as an offering, and then that's how you can convince it to like, I guess, not be mad at you. I don't know. But I think that you probably have, depending on how much you like offer to it, you probably have better than 50-50. You can also see, I think that there's probably a page that has the specific chances like on the Sims wiki, but you can see if it has like red eyes that your things are not going to go well for you, you know? It's a fun storytelling tool, I guess. I want to get some more vines up here, I think. Something like that. Okay. If the Grim Reaper hood comes up, your odds are not good. Capital not good. Yeah. But it's a fun one to mess around with, so I'd recommend that you give it a try if you haven't. You might like it. Maybe I should try to like, oh, maybe I'll put some of that like up here. No, probably not. Never mind. It's giving you Beauty and the Beast castle vibes. Is it really, Christine? That's so cool. Yeah, I'll put it on the gallery, Carmen. I always put all my builds on the gallery, so this one will be no different. I put everything on the gallery. Are you sure about the fence on the roof? I liked the fence on the roof. It sounds like people in chat do not like the fence on the roof, because they've asked me that question multiple times. So it's sounding to me like the fence on the roof is not a fan fave. I put it up there because that's like one of the main features of the new pack. Sorry, not the new pack. I guess the castle pack is not that new anymore, comparatively. So I was just trying to use more of the castle pack, but maybe once we've messed with it some more, it'll grow on you. It's, again, trust the process. Once we put like everything together, you might start liking it, maybe. Love for all people, Sammy, Meadow, Broccoli, nice, thank you for the subs. Yeah, it helps with the like castle detailing, I feel. You know? You gave that well 10,000 simoleons and it killed your sim. That's actually kind of funny. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm team wishing well. In this situation, I'm on the well side. I like it. I think that's funny that it did that to you. And I'm sorry, I know it's probably not funny to you, but it's funny to me. I love when that kind of thing happens. Okay, don't put that all the way up. I want to get some more of these pink flowers. Okay. I don't really know how much to add. We gotta think about the back too, because I haven't really done that yet, but we'll see. Does that look okay when you put it over here, like with these, or no? I can't really tell. I guess we can put a little bit of it. Okay, couple things we need to add in before we start thinking about the shape of the back. First and foremost, most importantly, wishing well. I also think I want to scoot the house over like one more tile. I really would like to have the walkway. It's annoying that it's not centered, but I'd like to have the walkway go right up to that. So when you travel to the glade, no digs popped up. Like Sylvan Glade? in The Sims 4, you have to stick around in the new lots that you load into for a little bit for stuff to like start spawning. I also haven't had too much luck with getting like dig spots in Sylvan Glade. There's more in the secret lot that's in Oasis Springs because that's like the crystal theme, but you do have to be there for a bit for it to spawn. So an idea for you is maybe to have your sim like sit there and do some fishing or something to kill some time until they start to spawn, because they won't spawn straight away. They have to like form. Yeah, even the one in Oasis Springs takes a while, but I found that in Sylvan Glade it took longer when I was playtesting it. But yeah, you just have to give it time for it to spawn. I know that's not what you want to hear probably, but having them fish kind of kills time in the necessary way, so. Okay, I think let's just start getting a bunch of plants in too, so we can like really envision how this is gonna look when it's landscaped, because we're going for like whimsical castle energy with the plants here. So I want to do like a lot of low-lying flowers. We'll get some trees. When you moved your sim to a new lot, all the crystals you had saved up in a chest vanished. Oh my god. The chests in this game are a nightmare. Okay, also, I'm going to get rid of the foundation because I'm going to try and do some debug landscaping up close to this. So I'll just turn it away. Oh, I sunk it by accident. Yeah, the chests are so buggy. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Like, genuinely. It makes me not want to use the chests, because it's just so ick. You lost all your food in the fridge? That happens to me a lot. I feel like nobody ever talks about that. Like, nobody ever complains about that. But that happens to me all the time, where I move my Sims and all their food that was in the fridge disappears. Like, if you had leftovers saved up or whatever, they go away. That's like pretty standard for me in my game when that happens. But it's annoying. Storage in this game is a black hole. It basically is. Literally. Like, it's like you put it in the storage in the fridge and the chest, and you've put it into the void. Who knows what's gonna happen? Okay. Yeah, I probably should have done more of the landscaping and more of the shaping of the back before I started putting in landscaping, actually. Because I haven't done the back yet at all. Oh, I also haven't saved it all. Good call. Let's do that too. Kind of realistic though, who moves with leftovers? Yeah, fair enough. Whenever I think about this, it always reminds me, and this is like not a reference that anybody's gonna get, because this is like from my personal gameplay when I was a literal child, but when I was a kid, in my like beloved legacy challenge that I had, this was literally years ago, okay? I must have been like 11 years old or something. I had grandma was like a super chef, okay? She had like all the skills maxed. And you know when you get to a certain point and you have like good enough fridges and stuff, your things don't go bad in the fridges? Well, I had her before she died. She was cooking literally non-stop using the, they have that like, I might have to move these things out, by the way, so it comes across from the thingy. But using that like baker station from the Sims 3 store, I just was having her cook like everything on that thing because I just wanted to see it all. So I had like 30 or more meals in my fridge, and they were never gonna spoil. So I never had to have my sim cook because I had all this food in the fridge. And like if I had lost all that, like my last memories of my sim's grandmother who had cooked all their food for them, I would have been so sad because I was obsessed with that stuff. I thought it was so funny. But anyway, those are the good old days, you know? Okay, this is kind of a weird shape. I'm sort of open to that because I like the idea of there being like a... Oh, I probably should put a tower back here too, now that I think about it. Oh, maybe I could put a tower back here that's like kind of floating. What do we think? Never mind. Never mind. Naya, a week and a follow and leave. Thank you for the subs. I don't know if that's good or not. I can't tell. It's like a good idea in theory, but in practice it's probably not that good. I am gonna want to have, I think, like a proper patio space down here. So I'll put a doorway or something. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Greenhouse. Oh, I guess we could maybe have a greenhouse in the way back. I think I'm okay with that as a concept. That seems like a good idea to me. Okay, so we have that. I get, oh dear. We're gonna want to have like a conservatory. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the 75-month resub. That is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Is there anything from the castle pack that could serve as like decorative to go above this? Some sort of cover that isn't so obnoxious? I don't know. I can't really tell. I am gonna want that back door though. Should you get the greenhouse, castle, or book nook kit? Oh, if I were you, I would pick the book nook kit. In order, I would pick book nook, then greenhouse, then castle is how I would rank them. The castle kit is pretty cool, but it serves a very specific purpose, you know, that you might not always want to use. I find book nook is probably the most useful. It like fits in with the most stuff. So that's like a huge bonus of it. Oh God. But the greenhouse is so fun, and it has some like genuinely really amazing windows and stuff, which will come in handy for more reasons than just like using it for your greenhouse and everything. But yeah, I would pick book nook first if I was just gonna get one of those packs. I think most of chat will probably agree, but we'll see. They're just it's so useful having the modular books, and like having book clutter, you really underestimate just how useful book clutter will be. Yeah, it'll fit in nicely with the new pack. If you bought the Crystal Creations pack, you'd probably have fun because the books, you could like slot in your crystals in there, you know? Yeah, that's a good call. I think that's a good idea. I think that maybe I won't put an extra tower back here. Do you think it's okay if it's got no extra tower back there? I think it looks kind of strange, but maybe once we've added to it, it won't be as bad. We'll get some more plants and hopefully that'll help. I don't know. Oh wait, I'm gonna put a staircase there. Let me put this back so I can just think about stairs for a sec. Oh no, wait. We're gonna have like a secret garden. So the staircase should be there, because that'll give you access to said secret garden. And we can like, imagine if we had, maybe I'll go into debug real quick for this. Secret garden with only death flowers? Oh God. That's violent. Maybe. The flower vines up the wall, those are just in regular build mode from Get Together Avery. They're a really fun one. Those are one of the better vine pieces we have in the game, but they've been around for a long time because they're from Get Together originally. Okay, so I'm thinking for this, I want to put one of the base game ones. Oh, maybe it's like, oh, I think actually Get Together, we've been using it already, and it has quite a bit of pretty debug type stuff that we can fit in. These, oh, okay, that has secret garden energy. Yeah. Is there not a smaller version though? Oh dear. Well, we'll put a tree here. to cover the edge of it. But I want to fill that in around. So we make it kind of hedged in, I guess. I don't know. Okay. The question was what are these from? And these are from Get Together. Those little plants. I don't know. We'll fill it in with trees too. So we'll make it a little bit more like whimsical and hidden and stuff. I like that one because it's kind of like skinny and tall. I don't know if that's good to put like in there, but I do like this one for that reason. I guess the other alternative is to use like this one. And that's really skinny and tall. Why no music? Oh, I'm playing music. I guess it's kind of quiet. I always play the Sims 2 soundtrack as just like subtle, silent background noise. It's not really meant to be that loud. I think I prefer this one. I don't know. I'm gonna mix and match a few of these in with some more of the like pine tree type things. Let me grab some base game stuff. Never seen those trees before? Yeah, they're in the Get Together debug, and I think it's quite easy to not know about trees and stuff that come in debug, because like you're not really always digging around in debug from these random packs, you know? Okay. So I wanted that one to like fill in that corner. Do you want to steal? Where did that go? Oh, you know what? This might be a good Sims Medieval day. Because I'm building a castle. I don't really know if this has like... this has castle energy, but not specifically Sims Medieval castle energy. You know? But that's okay. I guess maybe I will put that over there. I know that they're kind of clipping weird with the bushes, but I want it to be very... I really want it to be hidden, I guess. POV, we are watching from a tavern. There you go. Exactly. That's just the vibe I was going for. Okay, we can stick this back here. That's cool. Wow, serious tavern energy now. Are any of those clipping anywhere? Look at, that's so weird. Why is that happening? What is this music? It's The Sims Medieval. We're playing it because we're making a castle. Some of it is a little bit, you'll see. Some of it's a bit like, it's very goofy. How about that? Oh, maybe it got stuck down there because of the foundation stuff. Oh. Oh, I'll mess with that again later. Let's figure out the rest of the landscaping first. That's probably it though. It probably has to do with us like raising and lowering the foundation. Okay. So, you know, we want to have 2 tiles here, so I guess I'll put like something along those lines. If you've never seen The Sims Medieval, I'm so glad to be your introduction to it, by the way. Okay. A little bit more of these plants. We'll have to fill in all of that too, which will be fine, I guess. Do you think it's okay if I make it like really full of trees? I think so. And then we like really fill it with flowers too. Like up and around the edges. Because that makes it like quite small. This is going to be quite the landscaping project. That's okay though. But we want it to be like kind of... Well, probably not all the way up to there. Maybe like just up to there. This might actually be a better spot for me to put this thing. Because there can be like, just like a nook for it, I guess. Yeah, one thing I should tell you is that, maybe the pink one's good. There, in the Sims Medieval soundtrack, there's some like faux religious music. Because there's like a church in the Sims Medieval. There's like a whole thing. I mean, obviously Medieval is trying to channel like those sorts of things. So there is some faux religious music. And when it comes up, it's always quite jarring. So just warning you, I guess. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Imagine that all filled in with like extra plants too. Yeah, but in Sims Medieval, yeah, that's the fun part, is that you are God. Kinda. You're the watcher. So. Okay, so I'm looking for... I almost don't want to listen to this. This one's called The Eyes of the Watcher. Kind of a wacky thing to play on stream, but, you know. Now you want to build a castle? It actually is fun to build castles. I said this before, like when the castle kit came out, but genuinely, I like the castle pack so much more than I thought I would. And it's not that I thought I wouldn't like it. It's just that like, I didn't realize how many castles I was going to find myself interested in building, and like how much almost immediate use I was going to get out of it. Oh yeah, the greenhouse. Oh. No, they don't need one. They'll be okay. But yeah, I guess I just didn't really think through or anticipate how much I was gonna like the stuff in the castle pack, so. Okay, we're probably gonna wanna get some like extra stuff from... Grab this too. Does the crystal tree grow in all seasons? I actually don't know how the crystal tree really... Oh, that's probably too much. Now that I look at it. Maybe try and focus it more on like the one side. I don't know. Yeah, I think that it does. I think that it's seasonless. But I'd have to check again to remind myself, because I played quite a bit with seasons disabled, but I played in all seasons. So yeah, I think it does grow in all seasons. I think it is seasonless, if you will. We'll see how that looks, I guess, once we've added more to it. Yeah, I find the back of this to be kind of ugly, to be honest. Yeah, it just grows really slowly. Yeah, the thing about the what's it called? Crystal tree is that it takes a full week, exactly 7 days in game, for it to grow, which is kind of a long time. So, oops. I'm skipping this. Sorry. I need more like maybe a smaller back porch. I think I want to have it be slightly big so that we can put some like stuff on it, Christine. And we'll see how it goes. But I think once I put it built in, it might make more sense. Which one was I using? This is the one from Cottage Living, right? Roof over back balcony, maybe? Oh, you think an actual roof? I guess we could do that. I'm kind of interested in putting like an actual thing in. I have another idea for a roof piece above this too, but I just want to get some of the debug landscaping put in so I can put the foundation back up. We just got to get the debug stuff placed first, because this is the kind of stuff that can't be, we can't put it too close if we have the foundation there, so. I guess I'll put nothing there. Yeah, I kind of like having it be open without a roof on this and having it be a balcony that we can actually use, but... what's the cheat to make your sim left-handed? Oh, I don't remember the... That's not one of the cheats that I know off the top of my head. That's probably easily found when Googled, but if you guys didn't know that, you can use a cheat to change your sim's dominant hand. That's not like a lie, that's a true story. A true, real thing that you can do, if you are interested. Kind of a funny little thing, but yeah, you might want to Google that one to get the cheat pulled up. You'll have an easier time finding it like that, because I don't remember what the cheat is specifically. Yeah, that's one of those things that to me, I almost like don't understand why they did it. Cause it's like so little known. It's cool, but most people don't know you can do that. Most people don't know it's a thing. Yeah, there's one to remove right-handedness and another to add left-handedness. So it kind of takes like 2 cheats, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a little complicated. It's like 2 cheats, but yeah, it is a thing that you can do, so. It should be in cast. Yeah, I mean, I think that the reason it's not is probably because it was added like as a, almost like a strange afterthought sort of situation. So they didn't put it in cast because it wasn't like a priority main feature. I don't know. And now, like, why would they do it if it's already there, just not in cast? So I think that's the kind of thing that maybe in the future, like in Project Renee, that might be in cast, but I don't know. It's not necessary, but it is kind of cute. They use their right hand by default, technically. I don't think that, like, it doesn't have as much influence on the game as you might expect, I guess. Let me save the game. Yeah, that's the thing. Most people would never even notice what hand they use. Isn't it part representing life? Well, yeah, of course, but it's a small thing in game that most people here have clearly never thought about because they didn't know it was a thing. So, anyway. Yeah, at least it's not a trait, right? That would be so annoying if it was like a separate trait. Yeah, but it is there. Just, you might not realize that it's there. Okay. What do you all think about some of these? I think, oh my god, this music is like really... It's more distracting than I'm used to playing on stream. I think I'm gonna get these sized up and then also put in a bunch of another kind of flower or two as well. Like, I want to make it very, very whimsical. As a left-handed person, you did not notice. Yeah, Dan's left-handed too, and I don't think he's ever noticed either. You know what's so annoying about Dan? He's like very ambidextrous. I think that a lot of left-handed people are this way because sort of out of necessity, they get stuck using like right-handed scissors and stuff when they're kids. So they get like pretty good about using their other hand too. But it's very frustrating to me that he is able to do that and I'm not. You know? But I think that happens to a lot of left-handed people just because they, you know, get forced into it or they don't really have a choice but to learn when they're younger. Well, get good then? Oh my god. Wow, Christine, that was... Your dad is too? Yeah, see, isn't that annoying? No, I'm glad for them. That's a cool, it's a very useful, skill to be able to use both your hands easily like that. You right-handed but use scissors left-handed? That makes sense. Yeah, Dan does a lot of things differently with like different hands because of stuff like that too. Okay. So, yeah, we're getting somewhere. If we get like a mix of different kinds of pink flowers in here, I think that'll be great. So I've got the majority of those I want. Let's see what other pink flowers we can find. I might use some of the cottage living stuff too. I don't know, maybe I'll get the debug from cottage living first. Those flowers are from romantic garden stuff, which is a fun pack. They have some pretty nice floral stuff in there. You're right-handed, but you open things like jars with your left hand. You can open jars with your left hand. I'd argue that sometimes I can't open jars at all, let alone with my non-dominant hand. Interesting. You do that, really? You do it with your other hand? You open things better with your left too? Is that common for right-handed people to open things better with their left hand? I literally am sat here like I'm like mimicking it. I'm like, your right hand is better to stabilize. I guess that makes sense. I don't do that. I open things with my right hand still. Wow. I've never even considered that. It sounds like everybody does that. Wow, okay. So perhaps I am weaker than you. Holding the jar in place is what you need compared to turning the lid. Oh, well, maybe I'll try to open a jar with my left hand tonight then. And I'll report back. I always hold it with my left hand and turn it with my right hand. Huh. Okay, well, I'll let you know. I'll test out the jar opening and I'll report back. Really exciting plans this evening, clearly. We'll have some fun opening like a jar of pasta sauce or something. You do it both ways until it works. Okay, that makes sense to me too. I could see that. Okay, I like how this adds like another shade of pink. Because that matches that pink a little bit better. It will be a castle for a spellcaster. It's gonna be like a spellcaster who loves crystals. Is kind of the energy that we're going for right now. A spellcaster who loves crystals and lives in a castle. This is not really as pastel pink as I would like it to be. That kind of has like purpley tones to it. And that's really dark. The color of the plant on that part, but that might not be bad. Do you think it's okay like this? Is that a decent amount of pink accent? I can't really tell. I think it's fine. You like the variety. Okay, good. Is it limited packs or all packs? It's not all packs. And it's not limited packs either. We're somewhere in between. I think. Right now we've got a lot of packs happening. I'll warn you. But I don't intend to use like all of the packs on purpose or anything like that. A moderate amount of packs, I guess. Yeah, it's a secret third option. I'm trying to primarily use the Castle pack, Realm of Magic, and the new stuff pack, the Crystal Creation stuff pack. We've also got a big chunk of Romantic Garden being used though, and also Cottage Living and Get Together so far. So, you know, all of a sudden you say it's limited packs and then it becomes like a dozen packs. Like, pretty quick, even if you don't intend for it to, so. Okay. Yeah, that's got some pretty energy to it. I guess maybe I get like one more kind of pink flower. not that one. I'm actually leaning towards this kind, but that's very like, I don't know. I don't think that's bad though, right? You want it to be a wedding venue? Oh, it would make a nice wedding venue. I could totally see that. It would make for a good wedding venue. Like, imagine if you had the wedding arch set up, like, down here. Kind of in this area. I could see it. Okay. Couple more little floral bits. Something like that over there. Something like you right there. I think I need one more of these, like, in there somehow. Okay. I think that's all the flowers that I want to do. I think that's like the majority of the landscaping. We should probably go to the inside for now and then come back before we do any terrain paint or anything, because we're going to regret it if we do, right? Kasich, love, Ava, Lexi, thank you for the subs. Pink roof, match the flowers and wishing well. Oh, the annoying part is this is like about as pink as you're going to get without it being like literally made of metal. We're using oh, I guess is that a different swatch? Ours is a bit more purple. I like our swatch better than that one. But I don't want it to be metal, because that doesn't fit the castle vibe. Okay, let me put this back. And then we'll fix the foundation too. Okay, there you go. Let's think about the inside. So in here, let's think very logically about what we actually need, right? We know that we're gonna wanna have, oh my God, the number of bushes and trees clipping in there, yikes. We'll cover it up, it's gonna be okay. We know that we're gonna wanna have, like, that's not clipping anymore. At least maybe 2 bedrooms. And then we're gonna wanna have like a crystal room, kinda. I think that would be good. And then we're also gonna wanna have, I kind of want like a library sort of vibe. And then maybe a basement would be helpful, but then we're like really getting deep into how much stuff that we need. Especially because the walls are so, you know, it's so tall and the place is so small that I'm a little bit alarmed at how well it's gonna go when we try and do this, but we'll see. So first thought is that maybe we could do it like that. I don't need to have a window there. Potentially this could become, oh, I guess it's not gonna fit how I want it to. I was thinking about using the castle estate, like, the landscaping is so beautiful that it looks like I have reshade, does it? The flowers actually look really nice together, I think. I don't know. I think that like the placement of that staircase is probably like not ideal, but I don't know where else to put it. I guess I could maybe get like, oh, you know what? We could sneak it into the corner over there. Because it's okay if we skip out on a window on the side. And then this could get closed off. Like that could become a bathroom or something. Like sort of sneak it in there, make it closed on purpose. Or it could just be nothing. Like we don't have to use that tiny space if we can't fit a door there nicely. And that might help us. Yeah, staircases are hard to place, and they're like especially hard to place when the house is like this small, I feel like. But this small with the tall walls is what really throws me off. Maybe you could access like a secret, I don't know. So the reason that I say that is because I want to use the castle doors everywhere. And I don't really, there's not like a way to get a door in that corner that doesn't look silly. Obviously people are going to say the bookcase door. They always say the bookcase door. But the bookcase door, I feel like when it's not, I don't know, something about it, I just feel like it's such a strange, random thing, like shoved in the corner. that makes it look like not good, you know? But who's to say? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Doesn't look sneaky enough. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Okay, I think that honestly, this would make for a really nice, like maybe we have the primary bedroom here. This is why you should really try to build the house before you start putting like, I don't know, do work on floor plan while you're doing everything instead of doing it at the end, I guess. But that could be a decent bathroom, right? I think the new problem with this space is that, where does the bed go? And what do you put up here? Like, do I put an extra, like, does that become an extra bedroom even though it's like long and skinny? I think that's probably fine. It's a small house. We can make that work. So normally I would put the bed against the window. The reason I didn't elaborate, I'm sorry, I probably should have explained more. The reason I was like, where does the bed go? Is because I want to use this bed, and I think that bed against a window looks silly. But we could potentially get rid of that window, and then it won't look as bad. I just think that like the glass with the glass is not good. It looks better on a blank wall. But we have to use this, you know? It has that beautiful like starry one. Okay, and then I guess I can do that. I don't know, this is a weird room. Lots of hall, but oh, I can steal some space. Oh, you should steal some space even, dare I say. Make it bigger. It's okay if it's a weird shape. Weird shape is good. Okay. Do I plan on buying the Plum Bob jewelry? I actually did. I bought it all. Originally, I didn't really want all of it. I'm not gonna wear the ring ever, but I figured that maybe I should get it so that I can show it to you. Like, I feel like it is almost my duty at this point to buy it so we can discuss the quality of it. You know? I feel like I should get it so we can talk about whether or not it's worth the money. Like, so that way you don't have to buy it first. I'll get it and then we can talk, you know? So we'll talk about it on stream and stuff. Maybe I'll do like a YouTube short on it or something. Because it's kind of expensive. So, quality of what? The Sims made like literal jewelry based on the stuff that we got in the new pack. They made a couple of those things in real life. It's really beautiful. But it's like, the ring was like $50. Like, it's actually quite expensive. So we were just saying that like I decided to buy it so that way I could test it for you and then report back and let you know if it seems like it's worth the money. Okay, what do you think about this flooring? I know it's probably not completely ideal, but yeah, that's the thing. If it's decent quality, it won't be too bad, but I don't know yet, so we'll find out. Desert Mr. Plum Kitty, thank you for the subs. Okay. We probably want to get an extra bathroom, I think. And then we need to figure out the like living room, kitchen, dining room layout situation too. So, and we also want to have like an office. So that's a whole other issue. Oh, you know what we could do? What if this became like we could do like built-ins in either side of that. I don't know. Obviously these are clipping, it's really annoying, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe this becomes like this would make, annoyingly, it's not good for like the layout, but functionally, this would be a fantastic dining room. Like with the windows like that. You know what I mean? We can think about that. I might get an extra bathroom down here in this little nook too. Or a game room, yeah, something like that. Or maybe not, I don't know. We need a kitchen and we need a dining table. And there's no good walls for us to put the kitchen on. Why do I have to make everything so rounded? You know what, I hate to say it, but like, kitchen being here is probably not the worst case scenario. We also need a spot for the cauldron. And I had originally thought about putting it like in one of the towers. I kind of would rather have it be like, I don't know. I wonder if we could just open that up rather than have it be behind a wall. I don't know. Kitchen could go in a basement. I guess that's true. If I move this, are you gonna like ruin anything? Oh my god, look, it attached all my stuff to it. So if I delete that wall, it deletes my stuff. We've also discussed a little bit the vision of a basement somewhere. This floor plan is really rough. But we have talked about doing a basement. And I think that would be good. Yeah, that's annoying, but at least you can't see it that well. Okay. We'd want it to be like... Oh, it can't be like that though. That's terrible. I guess I could close that off. I hate that because I don't really want you to enter into the kitchen. Like, I don't want the kitchen to be where you come in. This is a rough floor plan because it's such a weird shape and I want it to be so... I think the problem is just, it's not so much that it's a weird shape. It's more that I want it to be closed off. Like, I don't really want it to be open. You know, like maybe normally I would want to go for a more open floor plan, but in this particular house, I like intentionally want it to be kind of closed. And so that's making it a little difficult to figure out where it should all be. Current thought right now is that maybe, oh my god, really? Current thought right now is that maybe the kitchen goes in the basement. We also might want to move the stairs and have the kitchen over here. Like, realistically, this is probably the better spot for the kitchen. I just, we did the whole floor plan already. But we can figure it out again. We can redo it again if we have to. Like, this just makes more sense for the kitchen, objectively, I think. But basement kitchen's not bad. I think that, like, realistically, basement kitchen's not bad. Functionally, for you, like, as a player who's going to be using this house, I think basement kitchen is bad. You know? So that's something to consider, I guess. Oops. Can I put a big archway there, or is it too big? Oh no, I could do that. Imagine I left that like open like that. We could put, this is a good spot for the bookcase door. Let me explain to you my thought process with this. So with the bookcase doors, I always find them to be like a little bit weird looking. Cause it doesn't look like a bookcase. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't look like a bookcase. So I always wonder, like, could I try to put something together like this to make it more obvious? Obviously, this door is like nothing, right? That's fake, but this one is functional. I always like to do it like that so it seems more hidden. Because right now it's not hidden, like in the slightest. But I think that helps to hide it a bit more. That does make this like one big open room, which isn't super ideal. We can put the cauldron in the kitchen, which is better. I guess I can scoot that over too. Maybe I can get some more stuff there. Can this become my office of sorts? And this becomes the kitchen and dining room. It's kind of a weird shape. Oh, I forgot about stairs. Oh no. Now that we've deleted the stairs, it's not coming together well. Uh-oh. Huge yikes. Okay. Rethink, rethink, rethink. I forgot we deleted them. Oh my god. It's the tall wall height too. Like they're so high up. I think it was better before. I think where we had the staircase downstairs before was probably the best that could be done. I hate to admit it, but I think that's probably for the best, right? Smaller back door. Yeah, we're gonna need to put a smaller back door probably. I don't really want to because I like it, but it's probably gonna need to be smaller. Okay, so we can still do this as like a combination kitchen dining room, but I'm gonna rethink it a little bit more, I think. I guess this is the living room. I know, if we could do spiral stairs, that would be a complete game changer. We wouldn't have to worry about this at all. But unfortunately, there is no such thing. Yeah, it's difficult with a small house to have these like giant doors and specifically to have tall walls in a small house because the stairs are so big. Like there's just no way around that really. The staircase is just gonna be kind of huge. And that makes it a little bit hard for us to like fit it all together, but it'll be okay. I think that I would still like to have the archway. I kind of liked that, to be honest. It looks good. So I guess the basement is what's going to become our like, oh, I think it deleted one of my bushes. I believe that is floating, so that's annoying. Maybe I leave it floating and I put some things under it. But the basement can be where our like combination office everything goes, I think. We can try to make it like pretty big down here, I feel. And we can put like a whole library thing. I'm not trying to make like a butler suite. I think that I'm not trying to make this be super fancy, like storyline wise. I'm trying to make it functional for you. So I want to have like a cool functional area for you to have all your crystals and everything like in the basement in a way that is like easy for you to use and works well, you know? We also talked about putting some of that stuff in the attic space, but it's just hard to get access to the attic space because again, the house is quite small and I hate ladders. We do have a ladder, but like that to me is really ugly, genuinely. And we have to think logically about like where we put this. Oh, that makes it so you've got two sides you can exit on. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I just hate how the ladders look. I really hate how the ladders look. Does that make sense? So I don't know. I think the basement might be better for this. Because we've got like a proper staircase. Yeah, look, all my things are all the way down there. That's so annoying. We have to like put them all back up. I like glitched it when I lowered the house down. Boo. Are you like visibly? Which one are you? Oh, maybe they're still there, but they're just, okay, they're just looking weird. It's a visual glitch. They're fine, I think. Okay, we should be okay. So, for this space, I think that we need to put like, maybe a small door is better. We can put something pretty above that too. Hi Marissa, thank you for the bits. Love for peace and real. And T-Bat, thank you for the subs too. Yeah, if we had spiral stairs, this would just be, it would solve so many of our issues. I know. I really, really wish that we had spiral stairs, but unfortunately, we do not. Okay, so I'm gonna do probably like a small table. It's not gonna be fancy. Like, I guess it will be fancy. It just won't be like a formal thing. Oh, you know what's better actually? Swap it. Let's do the kitchen over here. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, I was gonna put the cabinets in a weirder spot, but this is better. And I might actually use Realm of Magic for this. Believe it or not. I think these are gonna be good. But, let's try the white. We put that on the edge. I'm thinking like that. I'm okay with it being weird and open back there. Oh, wait. If I raise you up, can I put a platform in that? That's like the same height as the counters? Do you think that's a trick? In a good way? Because we could maybe put... Obviously, it's going to be like a different texture. So we're going to have to accept that. But... I wonder if we can make it work in a way that is still cool. And we'll like clutter it up and stuff. I think this will be fine. These windows are probably a bit on the bigger side though. Okay. I feel like that was a good idea. I think that's gonna work out nicely for us. Okay, I do small windows. Yeah, a bunch of crystals. Oh my god, we could like cover it with crystals. That's gonna be pretty cool. Put it in the corners and add a counter in the middle. Yeah, the problem is the counter, I don't know if you can see, but the counter's a lot smaller. So if I built like... The wall is gonna be kind of weird. It's doable, but I think, I say we try and leave it. We'll cover it up with some interesting stuff and we'll make it look on purpose. I swear it. Scoot those over so they don't clip anymore. Okay. That seems good to me. And maybe I can have the table be angled like this way. This direction. Okay. So, sorry, I'm still like... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what would be best for this. I'm kind of imagining maybe there's like a small table. I don't know. I don't know. Realm of Magic. What about like... I guess we could try Realm of Magic rug instead. And that could be an idea. Oh, that's not rugs. What am I doing? There is a round rug from Realm of Magic. And the round rug does actually fit this space very well. We could do that and then have like... I don't know. Is that centered fine? I think so. We make it like kind of creamy in there. And then we add a bunch of stuff. I like the moon swatches, but I don't like the colors of the moon swatches. I guess the purple is good, but it's a bit darker than I thought it was gonna be. So that's kind of where I'm unsure. Maybe you like the gray or you like the green moon swatch. Yeah, the green, just generally the green is really pretty. I don't know if we should do it in green though. Oh, the door is too far over now. Oh dear. Okay, I can't have that end piece. Has to be only 3. Yeah, I kind of feel like a neutral color is better too. Let's try this and just see. Perhaps like, that's the vampire's chair. I didn't really mean for it to be gray. You guys have to keep in mind also that we're gonna have, well, this is like creepy though, this door. It's one of the windows in the alcove clipping. Oh, in here, yeah, it'll do that a lot. The Sims, just when you have move objects on, it'll like basically nonstop come and go like that with the clipping. Yeah, and we're gonna have so many crystals, like just keep that in mind. Maybe I do a bigger table too, because we could get like, I guess we could use one of the bigger, the alcove with the platform. Oh, that one. Yeah, it'll do that a lot. There's no need to panic about that. I'm warning you now. It's gonna come and go. The clipping will come back and we'll just fix it again. It'll be fine. We'll have to keep doing it, so there's no point in like allowing ourselves to stress about it. Just let it be, and we'll fix them later, because it will happen again. It will happen again. I actually love the white with the gold. I think that's so cool. I don't know if I've really used that swatch much. That's not the right one. With the gold accents on that. I don't really know if I've ever used that before. So that seems good to me. And we'll save. Just to be careful, you know? Okay, I'm gonna need a sink. Maybe like, I guess one of these. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. That's so annoying of me. Maybe you come in a light gold. The bay window yearns for a hanging plant. Oh, we're gonna put so many in here. I want to get some curtains too. I'm thinking like, I've already used quite a bit of university, so I don't have to feel bad about, oh, that looks bad, never mind. I was gonna say, so I don't have to feel bad about using like curtains from university, but they didn't really fit anyway. What do you look like when you're, oh my god, yikes. You know what could be good? It's like maybe these curtains. Of course they're floating just a bit, but we'll see about that. This is from the Modern Luxe kit, which I like sincerely apologize for using. But it might be good. We'll mess with that a little bit more too. I wonder if we could put like an ottoman or a bench or something. I'll come back to that. I want to look more at the crystal creation stuff, because I'm having these visions of like, I don't know, various decor. Like I was thinking about hiding that cabinet in the corner. We can put crystals in there. Like imagine if we've got crystals like all over the place on this, among other things. We can get like a little shelf here because it's only small. You could put like a singular crystal on there if you wanted to. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm picturing at least. We can do the bookshelf with the ladder in our basement. Oh good. That door's clipping too. Just what everybody wanted it to do. Just perfect. Yeah, I don't really like this part either. I'm kind of tempted to like close that in and get a second bathroom down there. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. But what if we tried to put an extra bathroom in this weird tiny space? You can still walk in there. But that might be good. Okay. You can see it, right? I think it's a good use of the space. I think it's fine. You're with me trying clipping annoys me. I know, and there's a lot of clipping in this house. So I'm really sorry. The clipping has been... There's gonna be more of it probably too, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Okay, we do have Realm of Magic. Whoa. Oh my god. Sorry, I yawned. I didn't mean to. Whoa. I think that's too big, unfortunately. When you size this down, yeah, the light still stays, so you can't be sized down. That's frustrating to me. I do think that like the paranormal stuff pack could be a fun addition. I kind of like the gold there. What all comes in paranormal? Hope you're having a great Monday. I've had a good day today, Julia. I had a really fun weekend going to see my friend. And it's going to be a fun week too, because we have some kind of exciting plans. In a couple days on Wednesday, so tomorrow, actually, here's my plans. Tomorrow, I'm going to the Olivia Rodrigo concert. Very exciting. I'll be live in the morning because of that. Wednesday, I'm always live in the morning, but Wednesday afternoon, we're going to tour a place that we might use for the rehearsal dinner. So that's fun. I don't know about that. My mom's more into it than I am, but we're going to do that on Wednesday. So wedding planning things happening. That kind of, it always makes me a little bit nervous, this sort of stuff, but I'll let you know how that goes. We'll see if we end up booking it. Yeah, again, my mom cares more about that than I do. So, but it's going to be a busy week. Lots of things to do. Places to be. Okay, you can kind of see the vibes better now, though, right? Yeah, we should do stone flooring where the cauldron is. That's a good idea. We can make it like really stone in there. I don't know. I wonder if we get... If I put those columns, can your sim walk in there still? I don't actually know the answer to that. I think they can. Is it because of COVID you're doing a delayed wedding celebration? Yeah, I think that's almost even an understatement. When we got married, we had to be very quick with it because of Dan's visa process, because we filed for a 90-day fiance type of visa. If you've seen that show, it's called the K1 visa. It takes years to get it, but once you have it, you have to enter the US and then get married within 90 days. And you don't know when you're gonna get it, so you can't really plan like a wedding with the visa anyway. So we always knew, oh, we'll do like a wedding ceremony thing with like friends and family later. Well then, to make matters worse, because of COVID, it like really was small. Like Dan's parents couldn't be there at all. We just got married at the courthouse like we always planned, but like it had to be very small. Like you only have a couple people in there. Like it wasn't really what we had always envisioned, you know? So we wanted to still do something to celebrate with friends and family, so here we are. That brings us to this point. Yeah, a couple reasons. I think that most people that do that visa, you can't really have like the wedding that maybe you thought you were going to have before that happened. Not everybody wants that kind of thing, but I always wanted to have like a wedding, you know, where people come. I just thought it would be cool, so I still would like to do that. Hence where we are now. That's what we're up to at the moment, is planning all of that. Okay, let's put something really fancy in there. Make it look intentional to get into that little spot. You loved it, had a wedding later and loved it. Yeah, see, it seems like a logical decision to me, so I'm glad that you liked it. No, you can't really get notice about expected visa approval date. There's like time estimates, I guess, but so much of it is out of your control. And it's so dependent on like what embassy you're at. Like, you know, Dan had to go to the London embassy, but different countries are all different. Like, it's so, and because of COVID, it was delayed anyway. It's just, yeah, it was like a whole thing, but we made it through. We made it through. Okay, so I want to put, how does that look from the outside? That's fine. So jealous you got an Olivia Rodrigo ticket. I can't believe it. Dan, you should have seen it. Dan got an email. We were sitting on the couch downstairs. This is a couple months ago at this point, I think. I forget exactly when it was, to be honest. But Dan got an email as we were sitting on the couch downstairs, and it was like, hey, you were on the wait list, but we've got a couple of extra tickets. So Ticketmaster opened it, and we were able to, they like bought, I think they added some extra obscured seats. Like, I think they just put more seats for sale that are like more behind the stage. But we got them like regular price because they added extra seats. So we were like, he got the email, he ran. It was kind of fun, but anyway, worked out in the end. So yeah, we were like waitlisted with the pre-sale code, so. Yeah, I find it very annoying that Realm of Magic has no upper cabinets, but hopefully with that, it looks like not terrible. I don't know. Yeah, that happened to you at the Taylor concert. Yeah, you were so anxious buying them, your hands were shaking. I know, when you have to buy concert tickets, why it feels so scary. When you know that you have like a time limit and you're trying to be quick to like get in there with the code as fast as you can, it's genuinely scary. It is rough. So you are not alone in that feeling. I don't know, it's a weird one. Okay, so every day, no, sorry. The plant kit, what are you called? Blooming rooms, there you go. I'm thinking we get like a big hanging plant for this section. Oh God, yeah, it's where I can't even imagine. That is really difficult. I think, I don't know. Your mom asked you today which Taylor variant you got. How does she know about that? That's kind of fun that she's like keeping up with how it all works, and she knows about how many different variants are being sold of the albums. I don't think my parents know about that with Taylor's albums. I don't think they would know about that at all. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting some things together on this little crystal section. I'm gonna get some pretty crystal clutter too. And we'll fit it all in. What are the names of all the, okay, all crystals in Sims 4. Once I get into debug, I'm gonna wanna like search them up. So, I don't know, we can just go through like topaz and stuff. Oh, sorry. But we're gonna wanna put, maybe I could size up a couple of the good ones too. I don't like that color though. Maybe we size up rose. That's a good one. Oh, probably two sized up, never mind. Only size up the small ones. Sorry, you guys, clearly I don't know what I'm doing. We'll put some pretty flowers on this table too. I don't know. But do you see what I'm going for with this? We could get some candles, extra plants, I don't know. Various little bits of clutter. You've uploaded all the cut gems to the gallery? Oh, did you? Yeah, we should get some of the cut gems. Oh, Karina, what's your gallery name? Because I can go onto your gallery and get the cut gems off of it if you've uploaded all the cut ones. We can put some books too. Oh, the tiny cow plant is also a good idea. Okay. Could do a half wall to paint it pretty. Oh yeah, we could put a half wall instead. I think that the reason I didn't do a half wall before was because of the width of it. But, oh, don't press that. Oh my god, I almost pressed the shop button. Okay, I got the gallery name. EA account ID. There are way to, there, that's your name on the gallery. Whoa, look! Oh my gosh. Which ones do you want? Probably the skulls. Okay, there are way too MA. They uploaded all of the crystal things to the gallery if you're looking for them. Because you can't get these out of debug because they're not, they won't be like the correct colors. So, I like this skull. That's the seed, I think. That's the first one. I don't know, I kind of want to have, I guess the hearts are good. Maybe like one of the green hearts. Okay. Yeah, anyway, if you're looking for this kind of thing, I figured that a few people would probably upload these for us. But yeah, this is so helpful to have access to them, like uploaded to the gallery because, uh-oh, save the game. Because otherwise you gotta make it yourself, so. Did I get a plum bite heart? Oh, I might have. These are kind of, doing this is kind of sneaky. This is kind of sneaky because these have a lot of bonuses, but can we do a trim on the platform? I put a trim on the platform. You might not like the trim that I have chosen for the platform, but I did put one. We can always switch it up if you really don't like it. I think that I should size these up to make them like fit better in there with our stuff, right? I was doing it white on purpose, but I guess we could do a half wall like chat was saying and then paint it with the, like to match the walls that we end up using. I can end up scooting these back correctly then if I do that. Having a crystal that big is your dream. Could you imagine in real life having that? That would be so cool. Oh, it wants to slot on the half wall. Oh, that's very annoying. Oh, geez. Well, I'll put the half wall back. Let me do all this before I put the half wall back, because it... What? You still want a slot there? Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Okay. The game is really testing me today. It's gonna be fine. We'll put it back, it's gonna be fine. Okay, other types of crystals include, maybe like we get the ruby. I'll put some more plants in there too. But I think the ruby's a good one to have because it's like very bright. Maybe we could get diamond. I don't know. Okay. Let's put some more plants. This is your dream. It seems like the crystal pack, I feel like, was a real hit with people. I think that they really, really knew what the people wanted with this one. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. The overlap between simmers and people who like crystals is high. And like this pack it's genuinely fun to play with. So I think they did a good job with this. It's kind of fun too because it was a little bit unexpected. Like I don't think that I anticipated them making a pack like this really. So it's quite fun. I think that they did. I don't know. Beth, Liam, AG, and Osh, and Erica, and Ferret, thank you for the subs. Yeah, we should put the crystal gnomes in the garden too. We'll definitely get some of those for the garden. I want to do some of the candles. I guess I'm going to use the backyard stuff pack because I'm going to try and put a few of these in. Oh my god, why are you going to do that? We have to be quite careful about how far over we put it because it keeps trying to slot in a very annoying way. Probably not that plant, I guess, but I guess I can put that there and put this in the back. Should I get like one more of the candles? Is it weird to use the same one like 3 times? Maybe. We could probably just do 2. I was gonna put books down too. Yeah, that's a normal platform. We're gonna put a half wall in front of it as well, so don't worry. It won't clip like this anymore when we're done. Oh, maybe I should have done like, well, okay, I can leave that candle over there and put this here because there's gonna be a half wall. Yeah, I'm really not trying to make it have like altar energy. That wasn't my intention. I know that's what's happening. But that's not what I was going for when I set out to make this. I wasn't trying to make like a cow plant shrine. It does have that vibe. But that wasn't what I was sought out to do, at least. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to have some pretty clutter in the kitchen. Okay. Make that, what? What? Oh, there you go. It's being weird. Okay, well, we'll change the wall coloring in a minute. Realm of Magic. Come here. Where are you? I'm in the wrong type of packs. I'm like scrolling through the kits like, where's Realm of Magic? Not there. Okay, I'm gonna put this above the stove because I just think that's so good. You can like fit it in there too, exactly where it ties in. Okay. And then, yeah, actually the exterior, it looks like this so far. Still kind of a work in progress. Most of the exterior is pretty much done. We're working on the inside now. But we're getting somewhere. Whoa! What? That is weird. What the heck? Okay. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. Inside, I want to get my ottoman again. Happens to you with windows? Oh, yeah, I feel like I can imagine that happening with windows a bunch. I can't really visualize that happening with plants, or with pictures, because it hasn't happened to me yet until just then. That was sort of a new one for me. So that's weird. I guess I want to get some more pink. I suppose wherever we can fit in some extra pink like that, we probably should, right? Okay. Those curtains are from the Modern Luxe kit. I know, I'm sorry, it's a kit. It's hard to use because of that, but how much does it cost so far? I don't know. A lot of the windows and things that we're using are quite expensive, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was really pricey. But I don't know yet. So I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. There's not a trash can yet, no. I'll put one outside, don't worry. Why is that happening? It keeps moving my thing over. There you go. I guess that probably shouldn't be stone, or shouldn't be wooden stairs, huh? Oh, this is very light in color. Maybe I do want it to be wood. The walls can be stone, but... The basement's gonna be like all the skill building stuff. So we're gonna use the basement for like the crystal stuff and like an office, you know, all of those sorts of things. Maybe vampire stone. I don't know. I'm trying to really focus on the crystal kit, or the crystal stuff pack, and the castle kit. Sorry, I combined the two words. I'm trying to focus on the castle kit, I think, in this one. I know that's kind of annoying, but That's sort of where I'm at. That's why I'm gonna use it. I think I'm gonna use it in the bathrooms too. Okay. Probably should save again in a second as well. Put that in there. Yeah, we have to be careful in this room. It's quite small. So that kind of makes me feel a bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I put some of these shelves in here. We can put, I guess I can put potions on there. Yeah, I know that vampires and werewolves are like variants of spellcasters and stuff, chat, but I think that's Potion of Immortality. Why did I get that one first? I think that my thought right now is more that I would rather have it be, I don't know, I guess I'd rather have it be more pack limited, and so if we're not going to use anything from vampires and werewolves, maybe we shouldn't, you know? Because we can kind of manage without a lot of the stuff from vampires and werewolves. Maybe I should try and focus on that. I also might bring a sim here so I can change the lighting color, because it's kind of bothering me with the colors of this. You know what? While I do this, actually, before I say this out loud, let me check first. But I have a giveaway code from EA, because they would have given it to me last week, but I wasn't streaming on Thursday on release day, so I haven't had a chance to do a giveaway for it yet. So I do have it. Yes. Okay, let me send it to my mods. Let's do the giveaway now while we're doing a little switcheroo of the sim. So it's a PC and Mac code of Crystal Creations. So it's the pack that just came out last week. It is global, so no matter where you are in the world, it'll work. And to enter this one, can you type the word cowplant in the chat? Again, it's a PC and Mac global code, so it'll work wherever you are, as long as you have the Sims on your computer. Oh, I don't have any money. Hold on. Free real estate on. All you gotta do is type the word cowplant in the chat. You don't have to spam it. Every person gets equal shot. Everybody gets one entry. All you have to do is type the word cowplant, and then we'll draw. We only have the one code, so we'll draw just the one winner. But type the word cowplant in the chat for a chance to win while I come here and try and fix this. Okay, so I say that because I feel like I want the lighting to be a bit more yellow toned. Oh, that's a huge difference. Okay, that's what I wanted. Thank you, game. Let's do the bathrooms too while we're doing this, because that's a little bit of a easier way to spend our time. This is such a weird room. Okay, maybe okay. No, capitalization doesn't matter as long as you just type the word cowplant. As long as it's spelled right, it'll work. And we're doing a giveaway for the Crystal Creations pack, the stuff pack that came out on Thursday, just a couple days ago. And I shall give you a couple minutes to type that word and make sure you're entering. Again, it's a global giveaway of The Sims 4 Crystal Creations. Okay, lighting for the bathroom. Something like that. Maybe a half bathroom. Well, I think that we want to have a full bath down there because we want to have, there's a second bedroom upstairs, so we probably want to have both bedrooms have access to a bathroom, and the one upstairs is an ensuite, so I'm thinking that it's probably best if it's a full bath, but we'll see. I might use some of the stuff that comes from Cottage Living because it's kind of cute. It's only small. Okay, anyway, type the word cowplant in the chat for a chance to win. Crystal Creations. Oh, you know what? I know I said I don't want to use as many packs, but you know what we have to do? We have to use werewolves because we need to have this mirror. It's like, I'm sorry, but we have to. We cannot build this house and not use this mirror like multiple places, I think. It's just too good. It's too good. It has to be done. It's perfect. It has crystals in it. It's only fair. It just needs to happen. So, there's some nice stuff in werewolves that we can fit in, I think. All right. last call. If you missed it, we're doing a giveaway of the Crystal Creations pack. All you have to do is type the word cow plant in the chat to enter. Everybody just gets one entry, so you don't have to spam. But last call, type that word cow plant. It is a global giveaway, so no matter where you are in the world, it'll work as long as you have the Sims on your computer, because it's a PC and Mac code. And there's been like 800 and something entries, so I'm really sorry I only have the one code, and EA did give me this one. So thanks again to them for that. And I'm gonna draw the winner in about 10 seconds. I'll give you a tiny bit longer to type that word cow plant in the chat in case you missed it. I don't want you to lose out on your shot. So yeah, it's spinning up quick now. There's like 900 now, like 900 entries all of a sudden. So type that word cow plant, last call, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner is Sim Kit Kat. Sim Kit Kat, you are the winner of a shiny new Crystal Creations pack. I always say that, shiny new pack, but in this case, it literally is a shiny new pack. It literally is shiny. I'm gonna whisper you the code right now, so you'll get a DM from me on Twitch with the code. If you could just reply once you've seen it, so I know that you got it, that would be fantastic. And I'm sorry I don't have more codes, everybody, but Sim Kit Kat, hopefully you like that one. Hopefully it's fun for you. Okay, they did reply, yay! They've got it. You've got it. Okay, so we can get back to decorating, I guess, now. Let me look at some more of the stuff from the crystal pack. You know what I just love is like these lunar things, the lunar charts and stuff they have. I think that looks so cool. We could put a couple of those in there. Maybe we get like a bathtub, or sorry, I meant like some plants next to the bathtub. What am I saying? This will be good in somewhere too. They are not even here. Who, the person? Sim Kit Kat? Yeah, they are. Sim with 2 S's. They're here. I know for a fact because they've typed in chat multiple times and replied to my DM. So I know they're here. Don't worry. They got the code. I didn't give it to like a random person that's not going to redeem it or anything. That's the beauty of doing giveaways on stream, because it happens very quickly. So people, you know, they know and they respond quickly because they're still there. Okay, so where's my bathroom again? Oh my god, I'm lost. I want to put another candle in here. Probably not that one though. I guess I'm using another kit because I want this candle. Sorry. That's terrible. Okay, nice. Quillen, thank you so much for the bits, and thank you for what you do. You are a superhero, and I mean that. And Croc and Cooper and Mish and Chloe, thank you for the subs too. Okay, maybe in this corner, because it's kind of a weird shape, maybe in the corner I could like store, oh god, no, never mind. I don't know. I don't know what to do in the corner. Maybe something like, my creator code's just lilsimsie, Jordan. If you're trying to use it on the EA app, it's the same as my username everywhere. It's just lilsimsie. So if you wanted to use my like support a creator code or whatever, it's just lilsimsie. Hopefully easy to find. Maybe just a tall plant. Yeah, but I have a plant right there, so that's why I'm kind of like, maybe we should try and put something else. Like, I wonder if we could try and get something like, oh, I'm not in debug. Show hidden objects. No. I don't know. I want to get like, maybe, what's the one? Is this one that's like, yeah, white, okay. Hide that back there. Maybe I put a plant too, I don't know. It's a crystal castle, so we want to have a lot of crystals, I feel. Shall I pop over to Emrys's stream and say hi for you? I mean, you don't have to do that, but if you want to say hi to Emrys, by all means, say hi to Emrys. They're gonna be like, okay, Kayla, hi. If you go in there and say, oh, lilsimsie says hi, they'll be like, what? Okay. Emrys scares you in Among Us? Really? Emrys kind of scares me in Among Us too. They're powerful. But, okay. That's a decent bathroom, I think. I like it for what it is. It's good for what it is. Should I say that instead? What that lilsimsie said, that she's afraid of you? Oh yeah, they know. They won't be surprised by that news. Okay, maybe we get like, yeah, this will be good. We'll get like some storage. Am I gonna use the fireplace from Realm of Magic? Yeah, I think we definitely have to. I feel like it's a must. Okay. Maybe a couple more of these little things. I don't really care about the bathrooms that much. Oh, I guess we could use one of the new crystal storage cabinets instead. That probably is better. I just have to scoot that into the wall a bit more. Cause, okay. Yeah, something like that. What about the tapestry from vampires? Okay, we've gone, it's all plans have gone out the window. We're using vampires too. The tapestry, it's just kind of fun. Like, it has the right vibes, you know? Okay. Like, isn't that beautiful? Okay. Of course we have this window, like, right at the ground level. But yeah, it's a slippery slope when you don't disable any packs. Like, you end up using a lot. But it's okay. It's for science. So, and we're doing a castle-style build. Like, vampires is... I would argue that vampires is basically a necessity when making a castle. Like, it has to be done. It would be very foolish to not use vampires in here. Okay, what else does one put in a space like this? Aside from like maybe some of this, I'm worried about, I don't know, I just feel like something feels off. Oh, the crystal cauldron. Oh my god, why are we using that one? Duh, we get to use the crystal one. Oh, well that's already a step up. We've already gone somewhere with that. Okay. Of course. I'm worried about putting a rug under that because it's got like the crystals in the fire, so I don't think that a rug is a good idea. But I think this could be doable. Can Sims get past those columns? Oh, we don't know yet. Let's find out. Yes, I was pretty sure they could. Oh my god! Poorly decorated. I don't want to hear a word from you. Yeah, I figured they could. But I wasn't sure, so I wanted to test it. All is well. They can use that just fine. Wow, that is actually disrespectful that she said that. Okay, so on the walls in this room, I'm really unsure of like what to use. Oh, hey, Shella, thank you for the raid. We're building a magical crystal castle. Kind of, it's cloudy, it's ruining the vibes, but we're making like a magical crystal castle kind of. Welcome in. It is good to see you all. I hope you had a good stream. I'm having a lot of fun with this at the moment. I have to go get ramen. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Bye. Look at how good that looks when they're using it. I'm worried about putting too much more because then it won't be like functional anymore. But anyway, that's what we're up to. That's what we're up to at the moment. So welcome in. There's better lighting now. I haven't done terrain paint or anything yet. It's still a work in progress, but quick tour. We have like a kitchen dining room. I just made this like crystal setup over here. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to decide if the tile that I have used is good or if it's bad. And I can't really tell. I guess the alternative, like the other alternative I should say, is that maybe we use like kind of a fancy, like a wallpaper like this, but I don't know. Werewolves moonlight somewhere? Oh, that'll be good too. That will be good too. Let me go up to the bedroom. I'm unclear on my own intentions for that space, so I'm gonna work on this room for a little bit, see what we can do. I think. We have like the fancy wallpaper from the pack as well, so we can consider that too. I just don't know if I want that everywhere in that room. I just am obsessed with this bed too. I think that's so good. And we have the pretty light blue color on the walls. Yikes. You can't put curtains on this. It like won't be done. Wait, whether you want to or not, like good luck putting curtains on this, I think. Okay. Maybe this might be good. Truthfully, that color was not even bad either. Okay. So let me think for a second also, because the other thing, I was thinking about putting like some of the Crystal Creations desk stuff up here in this hallway. I just kind of liked the vibes of this. Kind of tucked away up here, like a little desk nook, I guess. So I'm open to doing that. We can have a computer too. We'll put some pretty clutter around it, but I think that's a good use of the tower. And then we'll decorate these a bit. Would the werewolf desk fit better? Maybe, I don't know. I'm more interested in using the Crystal Creation stuff. Like obviously the werewolf's desk is smaller, but in this house, because it's like the new pack, I'm more interested in intentionally trying to go through and use stuff like from the crystal pack. Even if like maybe there's a skinnier desk or whatever. It is the Sims Medieval soundtrack, yeah. Indeed it is. Hope you like it. Okay, so in this room, maybe we get, I'm thinking like pretty formal, uh-oh, I got it again. Pretty formal fancy chair. I'd love it to be in like a purpley color. It won't be though, because there's not a lot of like light purple in this game. At least not a lot of light purple that is also really fancy. Like the light purple is very, not the vibes, you know? So that stinks. Also, someone asked what these windows are from. They're from the castle kit. They are indeed from the castle kit. So I guess it makes sense when you think about it. We can do pink chairs instead. The pink chairs will fit the vibes. I think the paranormal ones are like not fancy enough. And they have too much color to them, I fear. I don't know. Little Kill Leaf, Neighbor Dan, hey! And Goblins, and Megs, and Amester, thank you for the subs. This wallpaper in here is base game, yeah. This one's just plain base game wallpaper. So that makes it easy for us that we've got some nice stuff in the base game. Okay, so there's a crystal light from Realm of Magic, and there's a crystally moonlight from this pack. I think that the Realm of Magic one, from this pack I meant werewolves, but I knew what I was trying to say. I think the crystal light is like a necessity. And then we can seal this. Pretty hanging plant. I guess having some like cabinetry. The tall vampire chairs. Oh. Uh-oh. Why do I keep yawning? I'm sorry, chat. I guess the vampire chairs do come in pink. Are those like aggressively tall, or are they like fun and fancy? I think that's kind of good. Let me look at some of the Book Nook kit too. Cause from Book Nook, I want to get like, you know, the little stacks of books. Why are they under surfaces, which is so annoying, isn't it? Oh, I'm in plumbing. I think that having like a stack of books or two kind of fits the vibes that we're going for a little bit. So we can try and sneak some of those behind, which is also good. I don't know. Oh, I should save the game. Good idea. Good idea. Okay. You hate that chair as the only vampire seat in that size? Oh, yeah. It is annoying that we don't have like a smaller version. I could see that being frustrating. Yeah, I don't really use this chair all that often. It is a very specific chair, you know? If there was like a version that didn't have the top as like a bonus, that would be really helpful, I think. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get some fancy gold lights. I'm also gonna decorate these. I'm gonna put like some crystals and stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Give me like a diamond. I'm gonna put some crystals and books on each of these nightstands. Crystal, book, plants, you know, all that stuff. Oops. How are you gonna look? That's okay. Why do I keep yawning? Now that I've said it, I'm like yawning nonstop. I'm so sorry. I always apologize because I feel like now everybody's struggling and now I'm tired. Sorry. Okay. Oh, the new oil burning thing. That would be cute somewhere, wouldn't it? Okay. That's a good idea too. Put on the desk. I'll put this on the desk as well. We'll come back to the desk though. Move. Yeah, I wanted like simple, subtle with the crystals. And that's kind of what I was picturing. And then on this side, maybe we could get like, I have a list of the crystals open. I want a bigger one. The quartz one is purple. It's the alabaster that I think maybe would look best. Like, look at that. I think that's cool. I guess we could be probably trying to use some of the amethyst or something too. The problem with the amethyst is that it's like a little bit too pink. It's not ever dark purple enough. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't have like the purple energy that the bed has. Well, that's cute though. Okay. Yeah, it's like very fuchsia. Yeah. That's okay though. I think it still looks good. Oh my. How far into the wall can you scoot that? Not very far. You should still be able to get through this door. I kind of want to have a bookshelf in there. Yeah, there are crystals that help you recharge your energy faster while sleeping. I am kind of, and this is maybe bad of me, okay? So, like, just correct me if you think this is dumb. But I think that my thought process with the crystal thing is that I almost want to, like, leave you a space so you could put the crystal that does your recharging there. But I don't want to put it there because it feels like I'm cheating. But should I? Because we could get whichever one, because I was gonna just put random ones and like let it be how it is. Which one is it? Is it the, yeah, the amethyst one? This is what you could charge. So I could put the heart one in there and like let it be, and you could charge it. I guess it's not cheating because it's in the game. I more meant that, like, is it cheating for me to have it be there by default before you even play in the build? But I guess you don't have to use it, you know? You can just let it be decorative. You don't have to use it. You can try to earn it if you really want to. Do you think so, I'm so glad. Thank you for the bits. And Cinder, Saf, and Carmen, and Soda, thank you for the subs too. Okay, let me grab some outdoor lighting out here too. We gotta get some of these. I'm gonna get a telescope. I think that would be really helpful. I'm gonna get a couple planter boxes. Eden, we ask that people don't swear in chat. I try to keep my streams and my content family friendly. I guess the chat, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the chat isn't like the hugest of deals, but I still ask that people don't do that because I don't swear in my videos and stuff, because a lot of folks here, like, there's a lot of like moms here that have little ones in the house and they've got it on in the background, you know? So like, just to give an example, it's like I would hate to all of a sudden just start throwing out a bunch of swear words or something. So that's why. It just makes it so it's attainable for everybody, all ears, you know? Let's use the fancier telescope, I agree. That's a better call. Way better. Way better. Yeah, and we have a lot, like, all those swear words are blocked by the bot, so it won't go through if you try. I'll put a ceiling light there, I think. Oh, whoa, I'm spinning. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the crystal charger, I think, down here. I don't really want the crystal charger up on this part. I don't think. I don't know. I will put some flowers in these, though. Couple of those, some more shades of pink up high. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Let's do this back porch too. I don't think those planter boxes come in silver. No, I don't think they have any swatches at all on those planter boxes, which is annoying. But I'm okay with the gold on them. I think up here, I want to put a chess table. Chess is just, like, generally speaking, a useful thing to have for your Sims. At least I think so. So, do you come in like a white with a little bit of brown sort of situation? Not really. That's fine in the gray, I guess. Your Sims are always playing chess autonomously. Yeah, I know. The logic skill is a helpful one to have, so it's not the worst thing for them to be spending time doing, but it is kind of annoying, I guess. You play chess for a women's league? Do you really? That's actually so cool. I love hearing about people's like their hobbies and like the interesting things they are involved in. I find that really fun. Okay. Weren't you supposed to use vampires and werewolves? We were talking about not using them, if that's what you mean, but we are now. Didn't last long. Okay, something like that. Put this one over here. Okay. That's good. Leave it a bit simpler. I'm gonna put on this part something like outdoor dining table, I think. I may even use like a fancy one that has a, I was gonna say it has a lid. You know what? I wouldn't normally describe this table as having a lid, but sure. We'll get a table with a lid. What? Okay, I want to put a grill. I know it's not very castle-y, okay? But I think that it would be useful for us to have a grill. Just gameplay-wise, I think it would be good. It does have a lid, I guess, if you think about it. Oh, wow. I'm gonna get myself some more plants like this, I think. Oops. What have I done? Doesn't want to place right. Okay. Something along those lines up the side of the wall. I know it's busy, but I think that's cool. Right? Now you need to get the castle kit. You've been influenced. Oh no, I'm sorry. The castle kit is a weird one. We've been talking about this today because it seems like the kind of thing that, I don't want to say it's unnecessary, but like most people probably don't need this. You know, you're probably not going to use this every day. It's just, if we're thinking about it realistically, it's not like an everyday kind of pack. However, it's way more fun than I thought it was going to be. Like, I have had so much more fun building with the castle pack than I ever realized I would. So that's a good thing. That speaks really highly of it. I don't know, it's quite cool. But I would say that most people probably don't need this, you know? Like, most people wouldn't get that much use out of it. But it is really fun. You'd love more ivy swatches? Oh my god, yeah. If they did that, that would be so helpful. Anything more with ivy would be good. I like the outside. I think that's really nice. I'm gonna come back to the rest of the outside because I don't want to do that until we're gonna do the terrain paint, and we really should do terrain paint last. Like, if we're thinking about this logically, terrain paint should not be high on our list of things to do early. You wish the crystal kit was more boho style? Yeah, it is very fancy. I guess the one benefit of the crystal kit being the style that it is that it does fit extremely well. I cannot listen to this, I'm sorry. It fits extremely well with like Realm of Magic and werewolves and stuff. And that's nice that it like ties into our occult packs that we have. But I don't know, I can see how it would be, I can see why you might want something different out of it, I guess. I do love the bookshelf though. Eyes of the Watcher became too much, yeah. Look, there's only so much of that a person can handle. Need fairies to bring it all together. Truly, that would be the finishing touch that we all dream of, right? Oh my god, this one too. Humble Beginnings is also too much. Jeez, okay. Discover University has a set of curtains that maybe would be okay. We'll see. Fairies confirmed. I know you're kidding, but let's just be clear. There is no news about fairies. People just want fairies. So when they talk about it, they're not like, there's no confirmation. Everybody's just discussing like, oh, that would be fun to have, is sort of the mentality. There's not any actual news, all right? Just to be clear. I know that everybody knows that, but then there's like people who say things that clearly don't know it, so I just want to make sure that we're like on the same page. Anyway, people really want that though. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did make something like that in the next couple of years, but it takes them a long time to make packs. Like the lead time on these things is ridiculous. So even if they were working on it like if they started working on it today, it would take them like probably like over a year for the packs to even actually come out. So Just prepare yourselves accordingly, I think. Who's to say they're actually working on it? But again, like, it's not like it's gonna come out anytime soon is what I'm trying to say, basically. I want to use this. This is so good. You didn't used to want fairies, the chat persuaded you? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I didn't want fairies. I still wouldn't say that fairies are like high on my list of like top things I want them to add to The Sims 4. I think it would be cool, but it isn't high on my list, and it's not something that I would ever pick. Like, if I had the opportunity to decide what pack got made next, I would never ever pick fairies. But I understand the appeal, and I think it would be cool if they did it. But I'm kind of with you in that I'm not really the target audience for it either. I don't know. I'm just not like a big occult player in The Sims. I don't really use a lot of that stuff very often. I do think it's fun. It's just not something that, like, I guess it doesn't come up in my gameplay that often. So, what would I pick? I think what I've been saying when people ask me that is hotels. I think hotels are my #1 pick right now. If we're talking like game pack type of stuff. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I think that also, I don't know, ever since this pack came out, I've been thinking a lot more about other crafty type of packs. And it's making me think that I would really like to see them add in some sort of like pottery pack or something. But I guess that's the takeaway, is like that sort of thing is generally more interesting to me. Like I'm a little bit more wanting like realistic stuff, I guess, and not so much like an occult pack, like a fairy pack. But I wouldn't be mad if they made one. Like, I would be happy for everybody that's been begging for fairies forever, you know? So, I would not complain if they were to make one, that's for sure. You want a futuristic pack, do you? You know what is funny about that is I think that a futuristic pack like that is probably like absolute worst case scenario for me. If they made a future pack like that, I would hate it. I would not want them to do that. It's so different for everybody, you know, but yeah, that would not be my that wouldn't be my favorite top choice. Let's just say that. I would prefer like a historical type of pack, but I don't know if they should actually do that. I don't know. Kind of the opposite, I guess. I'm giving this kid a cheap. You know who would love a historical pack? Bruin. My friend Brew, if you've been to their streams, you'll know they're playing the Decades Challenge extremely chaotically at the moment. And I think they would be very pleased to have a historical themed pack. I need your support. It's fun to have like old style stuff. A lot of people who play The Sims like to have that. They love like that sort of older style of thing. So I think people would actually get a lot of use out of it if they made something like that. Librarian as an active career. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? That would be kind of fun. I guess I'll give the kids some jewelry. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but they've got expensive stuff in their house. What goes on this wall? Maybe like a full-length mirror? Oh, it could go partially behind the nightstand, probably. Ooh. Wait, that's kind of cool. Okay. How many packs does this use? I'm too many. I'm embarrassed. I didn't mean for it to be like this. It became rough. Let me see if I get like a more, brighter colored, I don't know. Okay, let me think about maybe like a little book. Something like this. Oops. Okay. And then, what about clutter-wise from werewolves? I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? Put like that there and put the jewelry on top of this instead. That makes so much more sense. We can do the little clutter on their desk. Why does a kid have this? Who knows? But they do. They do. Imagine a Bridgerton roleplay pack where your sim goes on vacation to an estate and they can participate in a ball, but it's like your sim is role-playing. Is that how they would incorporate, like if they were to do something like that, like if they were to make a historical pack, they make it into like a role-play game? It's like you're going to, how about you're like going to a Ren fair or something? But it's The Sims? Because that would be a fun way for them to incorporate the historical stuff that we want, but like have it fit into The Sims 4, you know? That's not bad. Sasha, my friend Sasha, went to a Ren fair like a few months ago, and she was on a ride, and it like whacked her in the neck, and she has a lump on the back of her neck because of it. So that's my experience with Ren fairs, is that Sasha got whacked by a ride. I don't really understand what happened to her, but she got hurt by it. I don't know. Sasha does have bad luck with like normal things. This kind of stuff always happens to her. But she's okay. I've not been to a Ren fair, but Sasha did, and look what happened to her. What's the lesson, chat? Ren fairs are dangerous. Okay, I like the bookshelf. That's cool. I'm gonna put some crystals in there. You're going to one in May? Okay, watch your neck. What's another crystal? Maybe like an emerald? I don't know. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I guess I need to like alt place custom with this. Maybe grab like a sapphire. I'm trying to put crystals everywhere, but it's a lot of work trying to fit them in. That sounds like a threat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was threatening you. I'm like, watch your neck. Whoa. Ivy Flood, Jasmine, thank you for the subs. Okay, I think okay, that seems good to me for now. Simsie is very scary. Whoa! Do you think so? Okay. Oh, Shady, did I not read your bits? I'm so sorry. I thought that I did, but I clearly did not. I do not have my PC like specs listed in my panel anymore because people, I don't know, I guess I just took them out because my panel was too busy, and people would ask and they didn't even like, they would never look, but I don't know, I just took them out of my panel, but I guess I could put them back. It just felt like I had too many words on my panel, so I was like, maybe I should cut it out, but I don't know. I'm sorry they're not there anymore if you wanted them. That's very annoying if you go to look for it and it's not there, but it could be a command in chat. Oh, I guess that's true. Maybe a command is better. The problem is it's like kind of wordy because people want to know like, what graphics card do you have? What this do you have? What that do you have? What monitor? What mic? What this? It's like, it becomes kind of a lot, but maybe like a Google Doc that we could link to. Yeah, I'll work on that again. I guess then you could link to the things too. I don't have like affiliate links, by the way. I don't mean like that. I just mean like generally. Okay, I want to look at some more of the Something like another surface. I feel like we could get a cute shelf. Like one of those might be good. Oh no, the cabinet is better because it's pointy. Like all the windows are. Okay. And big curtains too. Yeah, I'll put it on my YouTube channel when it's done. I would like to post a speed build of it on YouTube, I think. But we've been, I posted a couple more speed builds than I wanted to last week because I was having some issues. I didn't really intend to post 2 speed builds over the weekend, but I accidentally recorded a whole build challenge without my mic because I had my mic muted and I didn't know. What had happened was I muted my mic to record a little bit of B-roll for my review video. I didn't want to have the mic in it. I just wanted the game sound. Specifically, it was one clip. It was a sim proposing. That was the only thing. And so I muted my mic for that. And then I didn't unmute it and it recorded a whole other build video. So the 30-second proposal clip that I filmed lost me like 4 hours because I filmed the whole video and then I had to, I mean, I still had the footage so I could speed it up and make it into a speed build, but I had to like record a voiceover and stuff. But yeah, it was because of a 30-second clip of my sim proposing. Like, and I didn't notice until I went live and my mic was still muted. And I was like, no. No, because I immediately realized if my mic is muted now, then it's been muted this whole time, all afternoon. Oh, I was so sad. It's okay, it worked out fine. But yeah, that was rough. Because then I had to record it after stream, and then Dan had to stay up until like 11 o'clock at night editing it, and then we had to like finish getting ready because our flight left at 6 a.m. So that's why I was so stressed on Wednesday because I really only had early access from like Tuesday night at like 8 p.m. until all day Wednesday because I was leaving at 4 in the morning on Thursday because we flew to New York so early in the morning. So when I realized that this had happened on stream, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to redo it tonight. Like, we have to figure it out now. So that's why I was so stressed. But I didn't want to talk about that on stream because I didn't want you guys to know when I was flying. It's not safe to like say what time your flight is and stuff, but yeah, I was leaving very early in the morning, so I was stressed about it. But I think it worked out fine. It just wasn't what I wanted, but it's okay. Not that bad. Okay. Oh, no. So that seems fine. Maybe I'll use this wallpaper again. Do you want to use it in like a dark blue color? I guess the whole house is very like pretty and pastel though. Maybe we do that and we get like a pink rug. I don't know. Cause there's like the one from the base game. We need to bring in some more pink into this. Yeah, like this one. Oh, I guess that's not. Oh, like that. Thoughts? Thoughts, maybe? I don't know. Okay. That seems good. The ad scared you? Oh no, sorry. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Sim soundtracks are like all on Spotify. It's fun. I love listening to game soundtracks. I really enjoy it. Why do I wear headphones while streaming but OG non-wireless buds while filming YouTube videos? I mean, the reason truthfully is that I prefer not having a thing on my head in my YouTube videos. Like, I think that this is like more, I don't know, I just like how it looks better. Oh, they're tangled now. These are stupid, they suck. But I like this better to not have a thing on my head in my YouTube videos. This is like, it sounds better and is more comfortable. So for like long-term streaming, where I care less about how it looks, I guess, Or my real headphones. You know? That's kind of the reason though. Is I just prefer how it looks for my videos with these, but I use the real ones on stream because it's more comfortable. I'm like a gamer, you know? That's the reason I need to game. All right, so we're actually close to being done with this build. Maybe we'll try and like knock it out so that we can get this uploaded for you all in case you want to download it. I think the upstairs could be done probably, right? So that leaves the living room, the kitchen wallpaper, and then the exterior. Oh, and the basement. Oh God, let's do the basement first. The basement excites me. I'm kind of thinking I might get rid of this part. I can't explain it, but I think it's better this way. I'm also, I think, gonna put 2 sets of my fancy bookshelves because I really like them. And then I'll just search up the word Humphrey quickly so I can get my gemology table. Don't mind me. Ugh, maybe I do need the pack. It's really good though. It's really good. Okay, so crystal creations. Let's try and like primarily focus on just a couple of the packs down here, like the crystal one and stuff. So it's a little bit more usable. I'll put like 1 crystal up there. Oh, I meant to use this plant more often. Is that gonna fit there? It probably could. Yeah, do that. Stanley needs to get royalties from this table. Could you imagine? No, that's ridiculous. I'll put this up on the shelf in a minute. Let me come back to that. I wanted to grab like some of these cool decor items. Maybe I angle that like that. Maybe we get like a comfy chair too. Oh, you know what could be good is like a couch. Maybe I'll put it like over there. I don't know. Oh, so you grew the tree, but you need to figure out how to make it better quality than normal. That is a great question. The way that you do that to like upgrade the quality of the crystal tree for the aspiration, it's gonna take you a bit. But what you're gonna wanna do is slowly work on fertilizing it and evolving it as you get a higher and higher skill. It's gonna take a long time. From what I understand, the things that normally help with plant quality, things like the bees from seasons, they don't work. It's like painfully slow. It takes a really long time to get it up to magnificent quality for the aspiration. Almost to the point of making it like not fun, I think, because it takes so long. So just warning you, just warning you, it's quite the process to get it up to the quality that you need. Because a lot of the tools that I would normally suggest don't work. But you can use you can fertilize with like fish and stuff to try and help it, but anyway, can talk to it and get your social up, yeah. Oh, and Christine also tried to move to a new lot with the tree in her household inventory, and get this, the game deleted it. So, that truly would have been enough for me to quit The Sims 4, and I mean that when I say it. I wouldn't have blamed you if you had, Christine. So, yeah, I think that having like the gardening lot trait should help, but just be warned that it will take you a while to get the thing up to magnificent. I think that magnificent quality is like too high. I think that truthfully, they could have just had you grow one, and that would have been like challenge enough. Like it's difficult enough to get the tree to grow because it takes so long. It takes like a full week. That if they just had you do that, I think it would have been fine. But when the trees bug out, you cheat it back up. Yeah, I don't blame you. Good to watch out for though. Gardening is so bugged too. Yeah, that's the problem. If the gardening skill wasn't such a mess as well, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But gardening is a mess, so it makes it like frustrating, especially to use it all. I'm not building Tinker's house right now. We're gonna do Tinker's house on Friday, the house for my YouTube series. We will do it, but not today. Book nook. Okay. I was thinking about getting a couple of these things. Maybe I put you here. Do you slot there? Yeah. That's good. Where do you find the tree? Oh, so you have to plant it. Using this thing, make a seed-shaped crystal and then put it in the ground. And that's how you can get it. Hopefully that helps. Thought Tinkerbell the fairy. Well, my Sim's name is Tinkerbell, but not after a fairy. Just literally Tinkerbell. Lag, 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 lag. Stop, stop. I haven't saved. I haven't saved. I haven't saved. I haven't saved. Ah! Yikes. Okay. Huge yikes. Okay, let me put this up here. Maybe I'll get a... Should I get the plum bite? That one's very, pricey. Boo. Try again. Oh my god. All of that, just so I can end up, oh my god. Oh my god. Move. Shoo, shoo, okay. What are we listening to? Oh, we're making a castle, so I'm playing the Sims Medieval soundtrack. Yeah. That's what I'm up to right now. Look at that refined diamond. Very cool. No, the quality of the seed does not affect the quality of the crystal tree. If I were you, I would use the cheapest crystal that you have to make the crystal tree, because it doesn't matter what quality it is. It will still be like a standard quality tree. So you don't have to do like a fancy crystal for it to make a fancy tree. It doesn't make a difference. So pro tip would be to use like just the regular old stuff. Okay. Maybe I'll get an extra cauldron down here. We do have a cauldron upstairs, but I don't think it would hurt to have another cauldron in the basement, right? Do you want to be purple? Well, you can't really be that purple, but we can do it slightly. Charging the seed before you plant it doesn't matter either. Yeah, that's a good experiment too, but I'm not surprised that it doesn't make a difference with how The Sims 4 works. That is annoying, but I'm not surprised. Okay, put this like, oh, maybe size it down so I can fit it a bit better where I have it. All right, I'm gonna put a couple crystal pictures on the wall. And then we gotta do crystals all in this area. And then we should be good. Oh, we haven't used the fireplace with crystals down here, have we? Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe that should go on that wall. I guess I can put the cauldron in front of it more. Right? Is that fine? This thing is weird. It actually has a good purpose, doesn't it? It kind of works for this. Well, now these don't fit anywhere. I want the display cabinets. Like, pretty badly, I want the display cabinets. So, Switch the cauldron and the couch. You think so? I kind of liked it in the corner, but I guess we could swap it. Are they gonna be able to get through that very easily? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Will the couch catch on fire? I don't know. I guess we'll find out about that too. We'll see. No, it should be fine. I'm not worried about it. You liked it before? Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's a high chance of bonking your head on these shelves. If it's like this. I think it's better with this in the corner over here, because you're not gonna bonk your head if you're standing like in front of it. So this is probably a safer bet, like, functionally. I think it looks better that way. Okay, let's get like a turquoise. Oops, I spelled that wrong. No, Sims don't bump their heads. If a Sim was close to bumping their head, they just wouldn't be able to go there. But it's fun sometimes to pretend like it would be like real life, even if it wouldn't actually. You wouldn't be able to size the cauldron down, really, no. Because if you tried to do that, it would like, it would not really fit right, I guess, is the best way I can describe it. You would be standing there and it would be like bubbling over, but the bubbles would be still here. So like the bubbles would be, if you were like standing at it like this, the bubbles would be like right here, because the animations don't size down. So anyway, okay, grab this. Yeah, the scaling would be all off if you tried to do that. Maybe I'll leave some extra space in here in case you wanted to put some of your own crystals. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. Let's think living room. Oh, I'm gonna need to have a mailbox too. So, does this one work? Kinda. I would say so. I like this place. Oh, let me paint the outside black too. Oh, I forgot about this. Whoops. Maybe I don't use that though. Let me get another hanging plant. Oh, that helps. Okay. So you can leave all of that in there. Oh, a broom. Oh my gosh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do a broom here instead of that. Oh, we could get a wand. Because we have like the wand display case. Of course, you have to like raise it up. The wand display case never wants to slot to anything, I've noticed. But that's okay, we can use it over there. Maybe I put it over here instead. Oh my god. Shoot. Oh, it's playing the scary music again. The soundtrack's not that long, so it comes back around quick. Okay. So from there, let's paint the outside black. Maybe like simple. Oh, what'd you put in my inventory? Oh, just the wand. Okay. And then we have the living room, and that's it. Oh, and this has to be finished too, but we'll get there. I'm gonna put this plant in front of the bookshelf door that is not meant to be opened, okay? I think that's a good start. Star wand, maybe? Oh, I guess we could swap it for that. I can go back down there. I love that. I think it looks cool. Okay, wand. Or we could get, I mean, we could also get an extra wand. This is the thing, right? Like, we can use more than one across various places in the house. So, there's that too. Okay, living room wise. I haven't got a single clue how to best lay this out, because There's not going to be a TV. Okay, we know that already. But should we get like very fancy piano? Should there be a living room in this section? Should there be a globe bar? Like, these are all important questions for us to answer. What kind of couches should we use? I think I want to use the same, I like this wallpaper. So I'd like to put this downstairs. It can be a light color too. I think that's fine. Hanging chandelier at the university couch. Yeah, university couch would probably be good for this. Do we want it to be like a light pink, like the outside? Probably, right? And then what? Do we like face it towards the... Or is it... I don't know. I guess I'm kind of thinking right now that maybe it would be good for us to have like the living room kind of laid out in this direction. It kind of makes it so you walk straight into the couch, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. Okay, that's kind of bland, but we'll see. We'll see. I actually like that too. I'm worried about a table behind the couch because I feel like it's gonna be too tight if we do that. You know what I mean? Maybe a fireplace instead of the bookshelf. Okay, so that's where we kind of encounter a problem because we need this bookshelf door. And I think the bookcase door looks so stupid when it's not like built in with stuff around it. I think that you have to make it very intentional when you use the bookshelf door, or else it looks weird. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. We can maybe put a small, what if we put like, hold on. I wonder if I could put this TV in the bookcase so they could still use it. It's just like floating in there a little bit. I honestly don't even think that's that bad. I mean that. I think that's like kind of fine. Get some crystals in there with it. The organ? Oh, is the organ too big though? I feel like the organ's too big. That's fine. Why that TV? Because it's the smallest one that fits. The other ones have to be sized down a lot to make them in there. This one fits quite well. I want it to blend in. It doesn't need to be nice. You guys, I think if you, like, what you're thinking of with, like, a mounted TV, I think that's too much. That's not really the vibes that I'm going for. I want to, like, hide it. I think it looks cute when it's kind of small and old, tucked away. Okay, another idea, because the plants are clipping. So another idea would be for us to take this and kind of intentionally make it a bit fancier in here. You know, we could also use a fancy wallpaper, I guess. It could be pink. Because we are trying to, like, up the pink game on the inside of the castle, because it's pink outside everywhere. I don't know if this is too much, though. But we could kind of close it off just a smidge. On purpose. And maybe we could do like a fancy games table in there or something. I don't know. We'll see. That's functional. Okay. Maybe we do a gallery wall on this part. Crystal creations. Or we could do a couple, no. What about paranormal? I use this upstairs a little bit, but I think that's fine. Crystal ball? I guess that's true. The paranormal stuff might not be a bad addition. Would it be better to have, like... I don't know. Is the crystal ball good or no? One of those should be a different color. Okay, that's cutesy. I want to get another hanging plant. I'm going to have to redo the paint in this room too. So we'll figure that out. Around there, sure. I don't know. Yeah, they're talking about the seance table when they say that. That's what they're talking about with the crystal ball. They mean the seance table. I'm just, when I say that, I'm like reading chat. I'm like reading what they're talking about, so. But I guess that would be kind of cool. Fancier couch? Oh, you don't think it's fancy? I thought the couch was really fancy. You don't think so? Ooh. Don't love the colors of that. The couch is from the university pack, if you're looking for it. Okay, I want to get some more of the brooms. Yeah, to me it's a fancy couch, but I know not everybody, you know, has the same thought about that sort of thing, so. Okay, that barely fits. Maybe I do the broom in there. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Is there a money limit? No. We've kind of just been, I guess you could say we've been going all out. You know? What do you think of that? Is that okay? They'll have to come around like this. It might be better if I scoot this back just a tiny bit, so it's slightly easier access to it. We'll get some pretty stuff on there. This isn't a starter home? You know, not this one. No, this one is in fact not a starter home. Ended up being a little bit much for that, I would say. Unfortunately. Okay, so let me get like the crystal. We have a crystal light that I've been using up here. Oh, that does not work. Never mind. How about the one from Werewolves then? Because that one's smaller. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I have to alt place it. Oh, hi, Dad. That seems fine to me. Maybe some books. I don't know. I guess scoot that over as far as it'll let you. And then we do a plant. Like this one. We should also probably save the game. Just to be safe. Okay, that's what I was picturing though. Is something kind of like tucked in the corner like that. By the front door. This is making me a bit nervous with the clipping. But I keep putting like hanging plants there to try and hide the clipping. Try the fancy base game couch. Everybody keeps saying to switch the couch. I really like the couch. This is one of my favorite couches in the game. It sounds like people don't like it. This is the one from university. I like it. I wasn't really planning on swapping it out because I kind of thought it was good. But it sounds like maybe people don't think it's nice. I don't know. I didn't really realize that it wasn't... I didn't realize it was unpopular, I guess. I think it suits the build. Yeah, I feel like it kind of works for this too. If I put that there, can we just pretend that the plants are not clipping? Honestly, like, as a team, can we just decide it's not clipping? Because... What? What? Do you not go in there? Really? Well, you do now. What clipping? There you go. I don't see any plans. Yeah, thank you. Just as I was hoping you would say. That's the spirit, everybody. That's the spirit. Okay, so we're almost done. I just want to get some last minute little things. I did put a trash can. There's an outdoor trash can hidden in the back. We have a couple extra little plants in here. There's some crystals around. It's a functional living room. This dining room absolutely needs more help. Can I hear Dan singing? I can't hear him with my headphones on, but I can hear him when my headphones are off. So I do not hear him right now, but I believe that he is singing in a chaotic fashion. So I can envision it. Do you want to commit to like the more pink downstairs? It's not really as pink upstairs, but we could do it. I kind of would rather have one that has more pattern to it, I think, also, if we're gonna do that. Or we could do yellow. You know what? The yellow might be good. Because it's still pastel, but it matches the gold. Like, we have, like, kind of the yellow on this. So maybe that's the best thing that we could do. Let's try yellow. Do you want to try these two with, like, the stone behind the kitchen? I don't know if that's good or not. I can't really tell. That was my first thought. I guess we could do the curtains in a more white color scheme if we're gonna do that, so they stand out a bit more. I've got this cute broom now. I think the stone backsplash is good. Okay. So as far as like other kitchen clutter goes, we probably want to get a couple more things. Maybe like, oh my God, wow. Just generally things like paper towels will be nice. I'll probably put a crystal on the counter. Maybe like a fruit bowl. The three big necessities: crystals, paper towels, and a fruit bowl. Sure. The diamond one is kind of plain. Yeah? Why did I change from subscribers only? What, like in Twitch chat? I never put my chat in sub-only mode. I honestly, I can't even think of a time where my chat's been in sub-only mode. I'm sure that I've done it for like I don't even know if I've done it for like a special occasion thing. I can't think of a single time I've had my chat in sub-only mode, unless it was like maybe like there was an emergency and we were getting hate rated and I put it on as like a quick crisis averted. Yeah, okay, it was there, so we did do it once for a safety measure. But yeah, we don't ever put it on for like a minute maybe at that time to like stop bots. But yeah, I think that's the only time ever. I mean, I don't use sub-only mode really. Usually with hate rates, it's kind of complicated because emote only means people can't talk. Sub only is like better because it almost like makes things resume as normal while stopping the bots from being able to type. Yeah, we've been hate rated before. It's really, really scary at the time. It's like emergent crisis. Like, you tried to chat, but it said subscribers only. I don't know when that happened to you. It must have been a visual glitch because I've never had it on sub-only mode. It's always off sub-only mode. But yeah, when it first starts, like, you don't really know what's happening. To give context, like, when there's a hate raid, it's like thousands of bots coming in, spamming like really vile, horrible things. Oftentimes like slurs and stuff. And maybe their accounts are all slurs, or who knows. They get around Twitch's safety measures and they come in and they type really horrible things. We thank God haven't had it happen to us that often. Truthfully, I think it's because I'm not like a minority. I'm not as really targeted as much as most people are. A lot of other folks on Twitch have it a lot worse than I do. But when it's happened, it's really scary because all of a sudden the entire chat is flooded with bad, and so you have to like real quick have a plan to clear the chat, turn it off, make it stop, and then also continue on like normal, because you don't want to feed into them, because the person who's doing it to you, they want to get a rise out of you and out of chat. They want to like see you get flustered and upset. So the best thing you can do is like ignore it, which is hard to do, and then chat is all like, oh my god, what's happening? And so you're trying to like move on silently and like avoid talking about it, because then it like doesn't feed into what they want. So if this ever happens to you or to a streamer that you watch, the best thing that you can do is to pretend it's not happening. For the streamer, the best you can do is like change the subject, ask them a different question, you know, so they can like talk about something else. Like don't even mention it so that they can avoid it, because you don't want to feed into it. You don't want to give them that, you know, because those bad people want you to get upset, and we don't want to give them that. We don't want them to have that over us, I think. So that would be my suggestion to you. I guess every streamer would have a different preference probably, but speaking from my experience, it would be very helpful to have like something else you can talk about in chat straight away, you know, like someone ask a question and you can be like, oh yeah, that's a great question, actually here's my favorite Sims pack, you know, just so you can talk about something else and not have to think about it. All right, let's go and do the outside then, the rest of it. And I know it sucks, but you kind of have to like not ask what happened too if it does happen, so they don't have to talk about it. But anyway, that's best practice, I guess, if that happens. It's been a while since that happened to me. Yeah, anyway. Unfortunate that it does happen to people, though. It's really scary that that is like a thing that people have to deal with on Twitch. But, okay. So, why does it happen? Oh, just people are evil. It's just bad people doing bad things. They just want to go troll and upset people and cause problems. So it's just bad people being bad. Do you find out who caused it? No, you wouldn't know. I would have no idea how to find out. It's just like some random person. But it's just bad people doing bad things. Yeah, I think that we are very lucky in that the community that we are in on Twitch and like sort of the space that we are in, the Sims in general, is a very safe space compared to a lot of places on Twitch. There's a lot of like not so nice people on Twitch in a lot of other areas, and I don't think that the Sims really catches the brunt of that all too often. We're kind of lucky in that sense, but we are definitely in a bubble of safe space that a lot of the rest of Twitch does not really have. So anyway, sucks to even talk about, but yeah, different communities might have like more toxic folks in them. I think that also part of it is that like generally speaking, if you were gonna try and troll someone, you would probably go to a category that has like the most viewers and is like the most popular. So like if a brand new game comes out and there's like 300,000 viewers watching that game on Twitch right now, like if you wanted to troll and like hit the most eyes and be the worst, you would probably go to the newer game that with the most viewers, the more topical game. And I don't think that those people often think about The Sims. You know? Those people, they do sometimes, but I think more so they target like other games, bigger audience, bigger Minecraft, you know, where like it's more known, I guess. Not that The Sims is unknown, but it just is different. I mean, you all know how it is. But anyway, Fortnite at the time, yeah. I think, so Sims is immune? Not really. Not really. And also there's a lot of people that go through tags on purpose to find out to find people to troll, which puts, like marginalized groups at a greater risk, because they might go specifically, for example, God forbid, they might go like search the trans tag and go target those people on purpose. So oftentimes like those people have to deal with a lot worse trolls because people are targeting them intentionally, which is really scary. But any like tags like that might be more like, there's a black tag that people use that was getting targeted a lot a while back. So stuff like that happens. Just really evil, awful people targeting people on purpose to be horrible. So anyway, sorry we're talking about this. I think it's just good to be aware, I guess, especially if you stream or like maybe a friend of yours streams. I guess it's good to know. But it's scary and really sad and unfortunate that people do stuff like that. Yeah, Brew, I'm really sorry. I especially like as a small streamer, that kind of stuff really it gets to you a lot more than you might expect. I think even for you as a person who's been like modding for a big stream for a long time, I imagine that it's probably still like very jarring and upsetting anytime you see it, even though you've seen so much of it. Like it is to me too. Like sometimes things really get to you, even though you've been exposed to it so much. So I'm really sorry. Oh, you know what? Let's put that in the corner. That's pretty good, right? Hide a little thing over there too. Maybe I'll get another little bench over here too. One more. I don't know if they can sit there. They might have their heads clip in the tree. The person who called you ugly in Spanish made your day. Somebody got banned for calling me ugly earlier too. Not in Spanish though. In English. People are weird. It's funny when they come in and their first message is like in a different language, mean, trying to like avoid the mods finding out, you know? Okay. Oh, it was 2 people that called me ugly? Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice. It happens a lot. People are just random. You don't really see it though, as a viewer, because it gets deleted. Okay, I'm gonna put some lights in, and then we'll probably call it, I guess. That's not a very creative one. Sometimes they're creative with it. It's more fun when that happens. That one's a little bit too blatant, you know? Like if you're gonna go to, honestly, if you're gonna like insult someone, at least say something interesting. Is kind of my thought. Oh, I was gonna get the gnomes too, wasn't I? Let's try and get the crystal gnomes. I believe we've got some of these. This person from chat who uploaded all the different crystals, they are a legend. Uh-oh. I probably should have saved this one first, huh? Oh, we're fine. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a couple of these around. Can I get like big gnome and baby gnome? Perhaps? I like how there's just so many of them. All gnomes, all the time, everywhere. Am I streaming later today? Oh, like late. I thought at first you were like, am I gonna be live later? I was like, it's 7:30, I'm not going live again. I have been live longer than normal, yeah. I totally misunderstood your question. I was like, I'm not gonna be live again. No, I've been live a little bit longer because I'm trying to finish the build. Yeah, I just wanted to get the rest of the build finished. I want to get my crystal tree last. And then we should be done. bb.show live edit objects. Okay. Honestly, I might put 3 of the crystal trees. Someone asked you yesterday how to help with Sims burnout and you thought they meant in-game. So they were like asking you for advice on like, oh, when you're kind of in a rut with The Sims, like what do you do? How do you get over it? And you're like, oh, you know, here's how you can make your Sim happy again. Whoops. Okay. Set gardening state, growth stage, blossoming. Okay. These are so weird looking. Just let your sim take a break from the task. You're like, oh, try some yoga. Oh, okay. Great, thank you. Okay. Yeah, those are really wacky looking, aren't they? We'll see. Oh, we should get some fireflies too. Oh, that's a good last one. All right, we'll get some fireflies. We have some outdoor lighting out here already because I went through and did some of that, but yoga's not a bad idea, I guess, for both solutions. Fireflies are pretty. Yeah, to answer the question though, if you're ever like personally struggling with like Sims burnout and you're hoping for something to help like get you out of a rut, I love doing challenges in The Sims. I think it helps so much. Really gets you inspired to play again. At least it does with me. So here's the house. I'm not gonna add any mushrooms, I don't think. I think that the mushrooms might be too busy with the landscaping. Let me put, I almost forgot about the outdoor light that I wanted to have. Maybe I'll get this one. But here's the house. So you walk in, we have like a cute living room. There's like a seance table. I guess I probably should have put a rug there, huh? Maybe I'd do that in all pink. Oh my God, not this song. Go away. Jeez. Okay. But we have that little rug there. And then we have this living room. We've got a little bathroom downstairs. There's like a kitchen and dining combo in here. I like the crystals that we have on this back wall. Oh, I didn't put the crystal charging mat. Oh my God. That's like one of the most important parts of this. Thank you. Hold on. Please hold. We'll get. What is it called? If I just search crystal, will it come up? Crystal grid, yeah. Oh my God, not this too. Go away. Wow, that would have been bad if we had forgotten that, huh? I like the gold. That's good. Maybe make that in white. Okay, so you can charge them on there. So that's the living room. We have a little like extra space to do some potions. Your sim can get in there, don't worry, we play tested it. Upstairs, we've got an office space. There's a kid's bedroom. We have the primary bedroom. Each has a balcony, and there's a primary bathroom too. There's the other balcony. And then downstairs in the basement, we have like our crystal room for all of your crystal making and stuff. Oh, I guess we didn't do any ceiling paint either. Oh, let's do that too. The ceiling paint is quite laggy, so it always bothers me when I try and use it. But maybe I'll use the Castle Estate kit stuff and put it in the ceiling, just so we have a little extra touch, you know? What did you put in my inventory? My wand again? That's so rude. Okay. I think that's it though. I think that turned out really cute. This was a fun idea. Thanks, Brew, for convincing me to do another castle. And thanks, chat, for letting us play with this one. It's kind of like a magic castle. And I love that. I think that's really fun. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Sorry. Don't look. If you did not see, pause. How much do you think the house costs? I'm sorry that it was there in case you saw it. Don't guess if you saw it. But if you didn't see, how much do you think the house costs? We always like to play this game where we try and guess the final price. I think that I would have guessed like 200K. I feel like it has a lot of expensive stuff because of the crystals. Like, we put a bunch of these custom crystals, but maybe not. Maybe 200's too high. Maybe like, I don't know. I guess I said 200 is my answer. I don't think that's right though. All right, here we go. Final cost. 149. That's not quite right. I was way off. The crystals are expensive though. 149. That's not the worst. Okay, magical castle. I built a castle for a spellcaster who is interested in crystals. I don't know. There are 2 bedrooms upstairs and a crystal room in the basement. I don't know. Crystal room is weird. Oh, crystal castle is better. And then I'll say I built a magical castle for a spellcaster who is interested in crystals. Okay. And then hashtag lilsimsie, hashtag realm of magic. Is that spelled right? Yeah. Hashtag crystal creations, hashtag castle estate. Yeah. And a crystal workroom in the basement. That's better. Okay. That seems good to me. Oh wait, what lot is this on? Creekside Corner. To be placed on Creekside Corner in Glimmerbrook. I always think it's, oh, it's not spelled right either. I'm having typos all over the place. I always think it's helpful to put that in there when you're like finishing it up to make sure people know what lot you built it on in case they're worried and don't remember. All right, build is on the gallery in case you want to download it. I had so much fun with this. I really enjoyed the crystal pack. I did post a bunch of videos with it on YouTube this week if you wanted to go back and see it. And tomorrow, annoyingly, I'm going to be live in the morning tomorrow. I'll be here at 9 a.m. Eastern time because I'm going to see Olivia Rodrigo's concert tomorrow. So I'll be live in the morning instead of the afternoon. But tomorrow we're going to play the 100 Baby Challenge. And the plan is that we're going to try and get some crystals made in the Baby Challenge because I want to use them to like get some perks. And like set up the house a little bit better so we can like charge crystals and like help our Sims needs and stuff. So that's the plan, is to try and do some crystal crafting in our baby challenge and see where it takes us and how much easier we can set things up. Again, that's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And no, we did not do the YouTube Legacy build. That's going to be on Friday, sensitive. So in a few days. Not today, but on Friday. All right, Mar and Anna and Tina and Aya and Huckleberry, thank you for the subs. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I'm gonna go and see who all is live now, I think, and we'll find somebody to raid. I think, oh, my friend Griffey is building an archaeologist apartment. I never build stuff like that. That's fun. Let's go see what that looks like. We'll go over and raid Griffey. I'm sure a lot of you know Griffey, but we can go over and see an archaeologist apartment build. That's cool. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I will catch you all in the morning tomorrow, and I'll see you all in a bit, okay? Go say hi for me. I'm gonna leave now. See you later. Bye. Oops, and stop streaming.